coming soon. Until then, enjoy the vibes.
My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. Johnson. My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. My baby, your body's on fire. Yeah. This one I can do with the ja. Me, I no get time at the ja. Dada cover my face, calling me la ba. Biggie man, we know the where I money, what's it called? Chewbacca, all depend. We can ride the wind, and make it, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it called? Chewbacca, all depend. We can ride the wind, and make it, die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, they must commend it.
I can't come and kill myself.
Anything when I did do, what they try to do on my way.
I can't come and kill myself.
Plenty survive we face just to make sure money day. All my people that go say I know one buy, I know one buy, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want jump life, I want buy my food, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, money, what's it come? Chewbacca, all the penny, they get it, ride the money, and the feet, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all the penny, they get it, ride the money, and no feet. Different things them happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night for shows I'm juggling, flow like the ocean, my boat I'm paddling. Tradition up Ella, that's my bro, my family, goes in chains. When it comes to money, I take concentrate. Like I tell you straight, you are not my mate. If you become mission, I be head of state. For my people then go say, I know one fight, I know one time, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want jump life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, my nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all the belly, they can get, ride the money, and the feet, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all the belly, they can get, ride the money, and the feet, die for nothing. Oluwabana,
All right. Good night to everybody. I know there are tons of people who are live right now, so I promise that I will not keep you that long. I wanted to actually come live even earlier because there was just some things that really got on my nerves today. But I'm just learning that I guess some people, they just let whatever go. So I was over at Nika's platform and I saw Uppity. Uppity had hit the panel and I wanted to have a conversation with Uppity because the day before that, I was told that Uppity was no longer going to be in my brunch challenge. And I was like, okay, so that was new news to me. So I was already in a position where like I got to refill up some slots and shit like that. And so I got one more person saying they can't be a part. So I had remembered that a couple of days before that, Uppity was saying that, oh, Shelly, you switched up on me. I thought we was good. And I was like, what is she talking about? Like, I haven't mentioned her name other than in a positive way. I talked about the fashion show and all of that. Like, I haven't said anything disparaging about her. So I'm like, I don't really know where all this is coming from, but I digress. So I get on a link and Uppity said, Lady Nika, I would like to talk to you, but I would like to talk to you and Shelly, and I would like to talk to you guys backstage. So if y'all don't know what backstage means, it means when you shut the live down, you're no longer live, you can still be on the StreamYard and you can be in the back and you can talk, which is something else that I'm going to stop doing. And I'll explain why today. Because people just be doing too much. So anyway, we're up on the panel, and then April is up there, and I believe it was D Spot, Nika, Yaya, I might be missing, and Uppity was there. So I hear Nika saying, is Bree ready? Is Bree ready? Or something like that. So I kind of figured she was waiting on Brianna to go live, and she was going to shut her live down. So, but mind you, I was like, well, I don't really have, Jawanna was up there too. So that's the other person. So I was like, well, you know, I really don't have really much to say about per se said topic. I really clicked on the link because this is the first time I've been able to catch Uppity. And I just wanted to find out, you know, is there a problem? Because if a person has a problem with me, it's easy to resolve it. You know what I mean? Or if we're to the point where we can't communicate or we just can't deal with each other, bitch, my cutoff game is so undefeated. It's not a problem. So anyway, as Nika ends her live, she just one by one, everyone's clicking off, clicking off, clicking off. Jawanna was still on the live. Now, I don't feel like it's my place to say what Jawanna said, because I'm not Jawanna. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to speak for somebody else. But I feel like I came across somebody that was in a vulnerable state. And so what I did was I gave them an ear. Okay, that's what I offered, was an ear. And so I could tell, so this part I'm going to say, I felt like she was really hurt because what I heard in her voice was hurt. Whether that's the case or not, you know, I don't know, but that's what I felt. I felt like she was hurt. So I said to her, do you want me to hit up April and see if I can get you all to have a conversation, or so you all can talk? Because I don't know what was going on then. Well, that was about it of the conversation. So as I'm sitting there and I'm waiting for Brianna to go live, I hear Jawanna saying, Danielle is back here. I wasn't looking at the back chat because keep in mind, I'm looking at Brianna's live because although I couldn't listen to it, I'm reading the chat because I'm trying to see, okay, well, what's the topic going to be, what they talking about or whatever. So I'm not even looking at the back chat. Mind you, this is probably like 10 minutes after Nika had ended her live. So because Nika pinned the link, or because Danielle already had the link, she decided to click the link to eavesdrop on what was going on in the back chat. Well, let me tell you what she did. So at this point, I told Jawanna, I said, Jawanna, Bree is live. I said, and I think they're talking about, you know, whatever the situation is, you know, what's going on with Brianna. Sorry, not Brianna, with Jawanna. And I said, I think they're talking about your situation now. You might want to go ahead and go over there. She was like, okay, we're leaving. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and screen this back chat, screen record it, meaning what was in the back chat, not to expose anybody. But once she told me that Danielle was in the back typing, I said, okay, she's about to spin this in some type of way. And she was in the back chat talking about, call the police. Call the police. I'm recording you. And I'm thinking, you're talking about recording in the police in the back chat. And here we're talking about Jawanna. What are you talking about? Right? So anyway, I leave and Jawanna leaves from the back chat and I go over to Breeze. And I was assuming that Jawanna was over at Breeze as well. And welcome to everybody coming in. I know I didn't greet everybody, whatever, but I just wanted to get this because it was just something. So anyway, I go to Bree. Well, I'm already at Bree, so I put the volume on and I start listening. So at this point, Bree, I believe, gets a phone call or something came up where she could not still keep up with the live. You know what I'm saying? So I believe it was a phone call. So it was like pure silence. And then I see Pizarro. Pizarro ends up on the panel. So Pizarro comes on the panel and she's talking or whatever like that. And all of a sudden, Danielle, she hits the panel again. Okay. So she hits the panel and she was like, okay, it's good to basically, she was basically saying it's good that Brianna is busy because now I get to talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? I get to say what I need to say or whatever. And I'm like, what? So she's like, ODS, official D-Spot. Shelly said she didn't like the way you was talking to April and that she was going to, I think she said, I said I was going to call April or we was going to get behind the scenes or something. So immediately, Pettyville, they saying all kind of comments in the comment section, right? Keep in mind, Shelly ain't did shit, okay? Shelly didn't say anything about D-Spot at all. At all. What I said was, Jawanna said, I have to agree with what D-Spot said. And what I said was, I don't know why April was being so harsh towards you. Would you like me to call her and we could sit down and have a conversation, or you guys could just clear this up because I hear the hurt in you? So how did we get to that story that Danielle told over there to Brianna and Pizarro and them over at Pettyville? So I immediately, at this point, I dropped down and I started typing lies. Now, the reason why I had stopped talking was because as Bree was doing her commentary, she started talking about, Kimmy and Joyce. And so respectfully, I'm not going to be in the chat, just kind of like chatting it up, with some people that I talk to, or have a relationship with in a different light. So I just was like, okay, I stopped typing, but I was just listening. So let me see what D-Spot says. D-Spot said, the only thing I was saying that it was harsh. I ain't got no beef with April or you, Shelly. Yeah, I didn't say anything about D-Spot. And I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like people have paid attention enough to hear me say that I wanted D-Spot to be in my brunch challenge. So I think this was all an orchestrated plan to get him to cuss me out or get him to say something, and then I will come back and say something or whatever, and then he wouldn't be a part of the brunch challenge. I don't mind if people are going to repeat something that I said, but repeat the truth. And don't penalize me for giving a sister an ear who seems to be in a vulnerable state. That's all I was doing. I didn't say anything about anybody. Thank you, D-Spot. I didn't say anything about anybody. So at this point, then, I'm at Pettyville. And so Danielle, well, I guess Pizarro was basically like saying what Danielle had said. And she was like, and I got receipts. And I got receipts. I'm not even going to put a so-called receipt out because there was somebody else that was in that live before I ever even came up there, right? And so when you start so-called putting out receipts or whatever, how fair is that to the person who put something in the back chat that they didn't think was going to go anywhere? I don't really get down like that. So she keeps talking about, I got receipts. I got receipts. The only thing I wrote in the back was, Uppity, I want to talk to you. And I typed that because I wanted Nika to know when I came in that I wasn't really coming to have an opinion about anything that was going on her platform, but I wanted to have a conversation with Uppity, had it been there or somewhere else. So what I did was, after she went and told this lie and tried to get some stuff stirred up between me and D-Spot and everything else, I thought to myself, I said, wait a minute. I am connected to Jawanna on Instagram. And usually, I'm not even going to lie to y'all, I don't do no calls on Instagram. I don't even use Instagram like that, let alone, making calls and stuff on it. So on Instagram, I called Jawanna and I said, Jawanna, we were lied on or whatever. And she was like, what happened? So I started explaining to her and she seemed lost because she's thinking back to the conversation that we had. And then she's like, wait a minute, like this thing ain't even adding up, none whatsoever. So Jawanna was going to come over. Well, at the time, my live was going to be like 8:30, but I kept pushing it because then y'all know all of this stuff with Misunderstood came. I'm going to call and see if I can get Jawanna on the phone. If not, it's not a big deal. But I just don't like when people do stuff like that because it's hard to keep YouTube ships or to be cordial with people on YouTube. So I don't appreciate when people do things to come in between those situations for no reason whatsoever. D-Spot says, I felt like Jawanna was already fighting her way out of the situation, and what April was saying may have been right, but her delivery was wrong in my opinion. Okay. So hold on one second. Let me see if I can get her. Put y'all on mute for just a second. Oop, and I called somebody by accident. Okay, so I just spoke with Jawanna. She's about to be in her house, so she's gonna come over here. And some people might say, well, it's stupid, it's dumb, you don't have to do all of this. Because see, usually I don't try to defend a lie. But what I'm getting tired of people doing is running to different platforms with my name and a whole bunch of craziness. I did also reach out to April. Hold on, let me see if I can get her. I mean, this is all so unnecessary. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, if it doesn't, you just can call me on the phone. Okay. All right, bye-bye. Okay, so that was April. April says she's in the chat, so I'm putting a link for her to come up. If her phone has issues, she can call me on the phone. But I just feel like one of the main things that I've been trying to do is just resolve, situations. If it's something that can be patched up and everybody can move on about their own business, then that's what it's going to be. So why on God's green earth would I be talking about I didn't appreciate the way D-Spot did this and why D-Spot did that. I didn't say a damn thing about D-Spot at all. Nothing. And I don't like the fact that I have to then say what I said to April in private, because it's really not YouTube's business. You know what I'm saying? Once I have a way to reach somebody, I don't have to bring that to YouTube. But what I did tell April was, April, you were being quite harsh with her, right? I'm not mad with you. April, Brooke, I'm glad to see you here, and I hope that we can have a conversation tonight and we can just let a lot of this stuff go. Okay, I gotta put my banner. I know you said you was in the chat, but just in case, because they all here doing craziness.
Hey or no?
Okay, that's you?
Is the phone okay or no?
No, it's good. It's good. It's
turn
good.
It down, then. Turn down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, first of all, the lie that I would have been mad with D-Spot about what he said when I called up April and told her that she was being too harsh towards Jawanna and that she was in a vulnerable state, and try to talk to her and make it right. Am I lying, April?
No, that's what you did. Can you hear me?
But yet this lady not this lady, but Danielle went over to Pettyville and told that lie about me talking about D-Spot.
I don't even know what the fuck she talked. She wasn't even there. I don't even know how she got involved.
She wasn't involved. What she was doing was she assumed, I guess, that me, Nika, and Uppity would have been backstage because Uppity said she wanted to talk to me and Nika backstage, but Nika left. So I didn't talk. I never got a chance to talk to Uppity or anything like that. So I guess she was just back there ear hustling. And that's why I always tell people, y'all have to be careful when y'all in these back chats, because people will click just to listen or whatever. But I wasn't saying anything that was personal or whatever. But I still think it was a violation to Jawanna because she was having a private conversation with me. And it seemed like she just needed somebody at that moment. You get what I'm saying? So it just went somewhere that it didn't have to be. Now, the other thing that I'm going to address while I'm waiting for Jawanna to get here. And hey, Rico. Hey, Detroit 313. Hey, everybody. I see all of y'all.
I can't see the chat, so tell everybody, hey.
Okay, Soul Sister, Lovely Love, Voodoo, everybody that's up in the building tonight. So when I get over, so as I was over to Pettyville and Brianna's doing her commissary or whatever, she starts talking about, Kimmy this, Kimmy that. That's what made me stop typing. And then she said, I feel like Shelly is full of shit because, and I still couldn't make out what she was even talking about. So I was like, I'm full of shit for what? And she said it again. But if I was to sit here and tell y'all that I know what she said, I would be telling a lie. So what I did was I just removed myself, because I'm not going to sit in anyone's chat while they're dogging me out or disrespecting me. You know what I'm saying? When she's come to my platform, I've never had her sit in my chat and then spoke ill of her or said anything disrespectful. I've never done that. So if it was an attempt to get some type of beef started, that's not going to happen, because I'm so serious when I said that I'm not beefing with anybody. And I don't understand, how do I become I ain't shit with the MU, Joyce, and Kimmy situation? What the fuck do I got to do with that? What the fuck do I got to do with that? My good Judy reached out to me.
That's what J Dunn said too?
No. Brianna said I was full of shit.
Okay, I don't know nothing about
Brianna said I was full of shit. And I didn't get clarity on what she was talking about. But what I'm saying is, I don't talk to her like that when she's in my chat or whatever. I don't go taking jabs at her. So I don't know what she's talking about. And as far as the MU, Joyce and Kimmy situation, I hit the link to basically back Joyce up and say, yes, Joyce didn't just pull this story out of nowhere. This is what Joyce told me the other day. And what I told Joyce was, Joyce, I feel like you're being set up. And today, guess what happened? All over the place, Joyce was getting dragged. And this is exactly what I did not want for her. Because not that anybody cares, because obviously they don't. She's trying to take care of her daughter. And for her to take care of her daughter, she needs to be at 100. She can't be at 100 if she's preoccupied with YouTube bullcrap or other people's personal problems. So that's why I was telling her, like, leave that alone. Don't even get in the middle of that. Leave that to those people or whatever. So I don't know what Bree was talking about or whatever the case may be. But now that she let me know how she feels about me, that is no problem. I can remove myself. I'm not somebody that's going to be running up to people like pressed to be in their space that feel some type of way. Neither am I going to come over on my platform and cuss somebody out and do all that crazy stuff. I don't have to do that. Let me see. Raz J. Brooklyn says she actually didn't dog you out. Maybe wrong choice of words, but it wasn't a dog Shelly moment. Just like you said, what do you have to do with this? That's what Bree said. You should have broke the story. No, I wouldn't break the story because it wasn't my story to tell. If Joyce would have never came on a platform and said anything, I would have took it to my final resting spot. There are things that I've been holding on to for years. Am I lying, April?
Nope.
Am I lying?
Nope. You're
And
not.
Joyce knows it. Joyce knows there's things from years ago that I've never brought to the public because just because something will bring numbers doesn't mean I'm going to do it. So as far as the MU situation or whatever, yes, I knew what was going on. But if Kimmy hadn't fired up that live today, you wouldn't have heard a single word from me about it. And there's still been things that have not been said. Do you hear me talking about it now? Nope. 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 You know, so, you know, I just felt like, I don't know what that was all about. But the thing that was concerning to me is the lie that was told to D-Spot. Now, I'm glad that he dropped down in the chat and he said, you know, like, hey, I don't have an issue with April. I don't have an issue with you. But it's the little things like that. And it's the little lies like that that gets a lot of stuff started. And I really didn't appreciate it. Hey, Paulette. So,
that little girl is miserable as fuck. Y'all just don't know how miserable.
very
And
miserable.
now she done turned on her last friend she had in her corner, which was no nonsense. You're finna see a lot of more manic behavior.
Oh, well, she said I was full of shit. That's all I heard. I just didn't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, look, I don't really like to say too many things because I do know that this is YouTube and people thrive off of different things. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, and I appreciate D-Spot for coming over here and saying, so I'm not going to take it to heart no type of way or anything like that. But as far as the Joy situation, I felt like I didn't like the fact that MU kind of purged to Joyce. Now, I listened to her live tonight, and if I was to listen now, I'm like, well, did she purge because she felt like she needed somebody to talk to and she needed them to be a content creator? Because sometimes we have to admit the fact that when we talk to family or friends, they don't understand this YouTube stuff. You know what I mean? They don't even get it. It doesn't, none of it makes sense. But she was running around talking about, I got a receipt. I got a receipt. April, I'm going to show you what the so-called receipt she's talking about is a receipt. If anything, she's harassing me. But she wants me to talk about her so bad. I'm not. Hey, Itsy, I'm going to be around. Hold on. What's wrong, Rico? But y'all still got my support. It's certain things that I observed and peeped. I understand, Rico. Hey, Jawanna. Jawanna, here's the link. If you could come on up, because I feel like we could just rectify this situation, you know, one thing tonight. And then after that, if Brooke could come up, that'd be great. And then Uppity, if Uppyty's somewhere to be found, I would love to speak with her because I don't know what happened, you know. And if she feels some type of way about me and just doesn't want to talk to me or deal with me, I can accept that too. But if it's something where it's a lie, then I think just come to me and we can get it straightened out. So I will, Rico. All right, so we're just waiting for her. And so did you watch the live?
I was listening. You know, I was bathing my dogs and giving them their shots. I was listening, and then I went. I listened. Somebody else told me to go to another live and another live and another. Girl, good Lord Jesus.
Rico, well, don't go nowhere then. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in that right frame of mind, then stay here, and when I finish this, we can talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it ain't gotta be for the public. Brooke, okay. I'm just gonna put you on mute for a minute. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just gonna put you on mute for a second. Oh, okay, you put yourself on mute, okay. All right, so I'm just waiting on Jawanna. She might be trying to get situated. I don't know. But I think that was very disrespectful to Jawanna because you were back eavesdropping on a conversation that had nothing to do with you.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, you can. Jawanna?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna try
This
to eat my
StreamYard
burger.
thing is
I'm
acting
gonna
all
go on mute
sorts of.
right quick, Shelly, while you talking, so I can eat my burger a little bit. And if you ask me a
Okay.
question, then I'll come off mute. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
The screen was delayed. Okay. So now let's just say this. Have you and I, for the record, have we ever spoke on the phone before today?
Was that question for me? Was that question
Yes,
for me?
this for Jawanna.
Oh no, never. We spoke and we didn't actually even have each other's phone number at the beginning. It was Instagram, I believe, or whatever it was. Yeah, no, not before today.
Right. We've never had a private conversation at all.
Get it in there. I'm sorry, Shelly. I'm sorry, Shelly. Hold on, Shelly. Hold on. My niece in here asking me questions. Let me go. We had some chili the other day, and she asked me if I had some more. So let me grab these for her right quick, and then I'm gonna go back to my office and shut the door. Get them. Okay. You can take them.
Just put yourself on mute, Jawanna, until you're ready, and then I'll
No.
I'll
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready? Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So the reason why I said, Jawanna, have we ever talked before today was because Jawanna has no reason to lie for me. You know what I mean? We haven't
Not
been
at
like
all.
hanging out and doing all this different stuff. She has no reason to lie for me. Did I say anything about Official D Spot?
Did you say anything about?
Did I say anything about I didn't like the way he was talking to April and all of this other stuff?
No. What you? Hold on. What? Okay, hold on. What I remember is you just saying that it was a positive note that he came up and said that it was wrong or what. I echo. Is that me?
Yeah, you're the only one that's not on mute. I can put myself on mute.
I don't have no TV on. I don't have no other thing on. It was I've never heard you say anything negative about him. Put it like that.
Right. And did I offer to call or contact April?
Yes, you did. Yes, you
Right.
did.
And you were pretty much saying like, well, no, it's okay, this, that, and the thing. But I don't understand how that equated to running over to Brianna's live in front of 800 people and telling them that we were backstage talking about official D spot and a
Wait,
backpack.
who said that?
Danielle did.
Who is Danielle?
Meg,
Never mind.
Meg
I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't even know she
you
was in the
didn't.
back until you said something about her being in the back typing.
Right, because I saw her in the back chat, and then I was like, "Hey, who up in here with us?" And and then I read the comment. I didn't take no screenshot of it or anything, but I just read the comment.
Yeah, I mean, it was real stupid, and that's how I felt.
And I also mentioned to you that I don't know what happened with April, like how she went left on me because I didn't think I said anything out of line.
Okay, yeah. So I think at this point here, I would like. Oh, it's an echo. They said so.
Yeah, I hear an echo.
Okay, so just mute when
Maybe,
I'm talking, Jawanna, and I'll mute when you're talking.
Okay.
Unless you want to leave out and come back in.
Okay, I'm gonna mute right now.
Okay. Okay, so what I would like to do is basically just facilitate this platform for Jawanna and April to talk. And it's not so much about a beating up on April or beating up on Jawanna. I think they both understand that, they're cool with each other. And they're cool with each other or whatever. And I think a lot of emotion for whatever reason was going on today. But I didn't want Jawanna to walk away or go through the night with her feeling the way she was feeling. So I do feel with that. Stay on mute, Jawanna. I'm gonna go on mute and I'm gonna let April come off of mute and April speak. Because April, do you feel like maybe you should apologize to Jawanna?
No, I ain't gonna apologize to her, but we good.
Okay. How did y'all get to this point of did she do something to you?
It was a misunderstanding, but we good.
It's a misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't have no hate for nobody. I'm not mad or upset. We good. And D-Spot, that's my nephew. So we sure enough good. But we good. Everything good. On my end.
Okay. So when you go on mute, I'm going to go on mute. And I just want to ask Jawanna, are you okay with that as far as what April is saying and y'all can move forward from this?
Oh, definitely. Because there was nothing between us. So I don't have no feelings. Like, there was nothing between us. So I was shocked about the way she was talking to me. But I still don't have no ill will towards her. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You hear me?
Yeah, did you? I heard you. I was just going to go mute you because of the echo.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I know that often my family tells me that I have the right message, but the delivery is all messed up. So I think April, probably what happened is you had good intentions, but your delivery was just not good.
Okay. Well, we good. Are you okay?
You talking about me?
Yes. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Sis, I was telling people since I left the hospital against doctor's orders, and I just feel like my body has just never recovered from that.
Because you ain't stopped yet.
Yeah, but they were doing some things that they shouldn't have been doing. You know what I mean? I work in healthcare, so I understand. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm glad, OG did hear it because I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could. If somebody behind the scenes, you could just hit the damn link and just be there.
All right, Jawanna, I gotta mute you because you got a lot of feedback.
I wanted to ask you a question right quick, and I was gonna go back on you.
Okay, Jawanna, do this. Click off and come back on here to see if that sound effect goes off.
Okay.
That way we can all be on here.
Right now. I'll do it.
Okay, be cohesive.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could do nothing like that, child. I was like, how in the hell did she, and why is she even involved in? So I didn't know that. I didn't know that you could be in a private chat. If somebody does have that link, they could just come and just listen and type in the back chat with you. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they can do that. Okay. A lot of people saying they don't think that April was yelling, but just trying to be heard. And then I think Jawan, I think D Spot said what he said, just in a way of, okay, yeah, Jawanna might be wrong, but let's not be nasty towards her. You know what I'm saying? And April have a way when she's talking sometimes, she might not even be angry, but that's just April. She can be like that sometimes. So I don't think she meant to because I don't even know the whole backstory with Jawanna or whatever, and I don't even need to know it because I wasn't there. But I'm glad that honest feedback. Right. But I am glad that you all were able to come up here on the panel, and she may come again, and you were able to talk. And sometimes you have to hear the truth. And it doesn't always feel good to hear the truth about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it could be one of those situations. Oh no, April, you got your hand over your mic, baby.
I'm good. You can talk to Brooke and Uppity now.
Okay.
I just want to make sure you all right. Please get some rest. Jesus Christ.
Is that better, Shelly?
Yeah, you sound
much better. Oh, that's better.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
I don't
I'm
know.
get on down there. That's much
No.
better.
Wait, April. Wait. Cause talk on there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay.
Okay.
You go on mute. Lovely love, I'm gonna add you. I'm gonna put you on mute too. I'm gonna put everybody on mute, and I'm gonna go on mute so we don't have the feedback. Okay.
Okay. I said I hate when I do that. You know how you have something in your head and then you forget.
Oh, you forgot what you wanted to say?
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, wait. I wanted to ask April. I think it was along the line as, oh no, Tennessee Whiskey in the chat said that I was over talking April without fairness. Jawanna goes off on people, but if she gets yelled at, people get mad. No, that wasn't the one. Highlight the other one. I don't think April was yelling at her, but trying to be heard, telling Jawanna the lady. Wait, no, that wasn't it. It was one up above it. I wanted to respond to that one. Oh, Jawanna was over talking April and was just trying to tell Jawanna, and people took it wrong. Okay. So how am I over talking her and she came up to like chastise me? And all I was doing was responding. But in my mind, my opinion,
hold on. You talking to the chat? Well, I don't need to be up here for that.
No. I'm talking to you, April.
I didn't ask you nothing. You responded to what she said, right?
I'm talking to you.
No, I'm good. You responded to them. Go ahead and respond to them.
All right, never mind. Never mind, Shelly. I'm not finna go through this. You want me to go on mute, Shelly? Somebody else is.
Yeah, just while I'm talking.
Okay,
just so we don't have no feedback or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with y'all, but it obviously there's some built up something and another. I mean, I can just feel the energy that something isn't quite right.
Honestly,
I don't know what it is.
Honestly, I don't have anything built up for April. Like literally, I don't have nothing but love for her. Like I don't have nothing built up. That's why it took me back, from today. Like I never would I ever thought that April and I would ever even exchange words like this with each other. Well, she's not.
A lot of people are saying that you were over talking her,
and they will say that. They will say that. You know why?
Can I say
because
something?
They pick and choose. They pick and choose. People overtalk each other all day, every day. But when Jawanna say something, they point it out.
No, but Jawanna, when me and you got into it, it is what it is. I just want to say something a little bit. I was on Brianna platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what is they goddamn on problem, because I frequently go over there, right?
Uh-huh.
And today when I heard them talk about you, I said
what they
back.
Say about me, because I didn't hear it.
No. I'm just talking about when they was talking about Shelly. I didn't hear about you. I don't even know who the hell Danielle is. I kept asking them.
Well, it's just say done. Put it like that.
It's what?
It's Mega
Done. You don't want to say her name.
Oh, because I kept asking them, who is that? I know I heard the name before, but
Yeah.
no, when she was talking about Shelly and I was already up there, you see how the plan went. The plan went wrong because I sat there. I didn't say a goddamn thing. I didn't say nothing. And then when me and Bree, well, me, Bree, Pizarro, y'all know how I am, right? The
Hmm.
bitch, the fat bitch, well, I ain't gonna say that on your channel.
I'm not trying to play victim.
No,
Um.
she kicked me off. She
Oh,
kicked me off because she already knew what I was finna say, and she kicked my ass off. Because I'm not finna play games with a goddamn baby goddamn elephants. I'm not. I'm not finna do that. At the same time, we out here doing the same damn thing. What it is, we having a competition, and she know I was with Pizarro, but she won't back down. None of the toes gonna back down, but I'm gonna choose Ness. So I get up there. You know what? I'm gonna tell Brianna like this. When Brianna didn't have but one person in her motherfucking chat, guess who was in her chat? Lovely Love.
hmm.
See, you don't remember that 5, 6, 7 years ago. You don't remember that. And when she hooked up with VS, that's how that bitch got known. And then they hooked it up to get VS off of this bitch. I'm just talking
Let
shit.
me ask you
But
something real quick. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, lovely love.
go ahead.
Am I
Go
Let
ahead.
me
good?
ask you something,
Am I good, or should I go
Jawanna.
on mute, Shelly?
I don't think we haven't nobody said anything about feedback so far, but
Okay.
probably just to
Okay.
keep it clear, you could do that.
Okay.
Are you using like maybe a Bluetooth or something for your um are you on iPhone, Jawanna?
Yeah, I'm on iPhone.
Because I'm just
I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna go on
okay,
mute.
because what I'm saying is every a lot of people in this chat are saying that you overtalk, and I get what you're saying that everybody kind of does that. So why are they just picking you out of everybody? But other people are saying that you do it excessively. So I'm wondering, when you click on links, do you still have YouTube on? Are you using a Bluetooth? Is it something where it's a delay to where you don't realize what you're doing? Because if people keep on telling you that you're doing it, I'm just wondering why you continue to do it. Some people are saying they think you have a delay in your
Hmm.
maybe when you're in the StreamYard or YouTube, but
Hmm.
or maybe knowing that, I'm just wondering maybe why do you still keep clicking the link?
The only thing I can say to you, Shelly, is that I'm
Uh-huh.
not purposely doing it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not purposely doing it. Now I don't know whether it's a delay or whatever, but it's like when I'll go on mute and then I'll come off mute, and then when I try to talk, somebody else will start talking, and then they'll like, "Damn, Jawanna," and I'll be like, "Wait, I just came off mute. I didn't know this person was finna talk." You get what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So it's
I have
not.
a
Huh?
I have
You
a
you
delay,
see
but
now? So you see like right now, Shelly. You see how that just happened?
yeah, I have a delay, but
Yeah.
I be intentionally talking over people.
I
I
don't
really try to
intentionally
do it.
do it. I don't because
I intentionally do it for
I don't
real.
intentionally do it because it gets on my nerves. So I definitely wouldn't intentionally do it to someone else. But it's just like whenever I get ready to start off a sentence, somebody else cut in, and even if it's not the channel holder, it might be somebody that they like or whatever, and then they'll blame it on me. You get what
But
I'm
if
trying to
I'm
say?
arguing, I'm intentionally finna over argue you. I mean, that's just what it is.
And another thing I have, and Shelly, I know you like uppity, right? But how do you have a person sit on your panel for 3-4 hours and overtalks everybody, but
Yeah, that's kind of
gets
hard. That's kind of
never gets reprimanded? Never. But
yeah,
once I
that's kind
say
of.
one
I feel
word
you on
over
that one.
somebody, I get reprimanded. You
But
get
I
what I'm
think
saying,
so.
Shelly?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think some people know how to handle certain people to make them calm down, you know. Because Shelly can easily be like, lovely, just be quiet. And I shut my goddamn mouth. It depends on how you approach a person. Now, if Shelly said, lovely, shut the fuck up. And attack is already there. So, but if you ask me nicely, I will shut up. Because I know I overtalk people.
Yeah, and I agree with you. When I think I'm doing it, I try to cut myself off. and
Mhm.
then I try to wait and I allow the other person to speak, and then when I go to speak, the somebody else will speak, and then they be like, "Damn, Jawanna, let them speak." I be like, I swear, I be
Girl,
like with my
girl,
hands in the air, like, damn, like,
they do me the same way, Joanna. Wanna. We've been
yeah,
around here too
yeah.
long.
No,
They do me the same way.
I'm just pointing out
But where Brooke
pointing
go?
out something for her. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
Brooke
I'm
said
not
she's gonna
purpose.
come back up.
You just admitted that you
Okay.
purposely do it. I don't purposely do it.
Yeah, I really do. I do that. I ain't
I
gonna even
don't
lie. I
purposely do
really
it.
do that. And you
Well,
know what? I intentionally do it because I don't be on here like that. But when I do, and you trying to tell me some dumbass, some dumb stuff, yeah, I'm gonna do everything necessary to irritate the crap out of you. Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't purposely do it.
I do.
yeah, I think it could be definitely a delay.
Hmm.
If I was you personally, um I would take a break from the link. You get
Oh
what I'm
no,
saying?
I'm about to go back to YouTube rehab. I do this, monthly. I'll go to YouTube rehab, take a break or what have you, and like I said, I'm saying one more time, I don't purposely do it. It just happens like that. I'm not trying to irritate anyone, So
You
Yeah.
know
if
what? Just
like
be
I want to
yourself.
come up and speak like others, you know what I mean?
Me
Yeah,
and
I
me and,
understand. You
me
want to
and
be
Joanna
included in
just
the
had it out.
conversation.
Huh?
Me and
You want
Joanna just had it out. But that don't mean that
But
I
I
don't
ain't,
like her.
girl, lovely. That was yesterday.
I know, you feel me? But I'm just saying, I ain't thinking about that. I ain't thinking about that because I know I can get on people goddamn on nerves if I want to, and
Yeah,
that's my
maybe not
thing.
hit the panel as often so people ain't annoyed. Cassie, I don't really hit the panel often. When I do hit the panel, y'all know that y'all
You
won't see me for
lying
the
to
next
me?
week. Yeah, Cassie, when you do see me hitting panels,
Mm,
then y'all won't see me for the next 2 weeks because I know I'm about to go into YouTube rehab. I don't do this on purpose. I am not trying to annoy any of y'all. But I just feel like, excuse me, I feel
I
like
do it on purpose and still leave for a couple days.
I feel
Sure
like it's
do.
an entertainment app, and I just feel like that I want to be involved. Excuse me, y'all. I got a cold, a
And
bad cold.
you have that right. You have that right to be
And
involved like everybody else.
but
You do.
but I get it. I get it. I get it.
But don't let nobody take your shine down.
No,
Whoever you
I
is.
won't allow no one to do it. I'll
Okay.
just, you know, I'll just back up. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes I back
Voodoo
up.
says you've been hitting a lot of panels as of lately.
So what's wrong? I'm a grown ass 53 year
You've been hitting
56
a
year
lot of
old
panels
woman.
as of late. You want to know shade. I think
And
what he's
why
saying
can't
is
I?
sometimes too much of
Jawanna, you
anything
get
could be
some
a bad
raccoons.
thing.
They work better with
You get what I'm
iPhone if
saying?
using if okay, thank you, Purple Peach.
Juwan, I do
I
the
have
same
some too, the
thing. I
Raycons.
do
I
it
have
for a
some.
couple days and then I disappear on your ass. I
Yeah,
feel you.
no, I don't feel as though, you know, somebody can tell me when to do it and when not to do it. I'm a
Okay.
grown woman. And if the channel holder or whoever allows me up, if they don't have a problem with it, I mean if they had a problem with it, they wouldn't allow me up. You feel where I'm
That's
going?
the part right there. That's that
Yeah,
part.
so it
Or
is what it is.
they
But
will allow
y'all ain't
you
gotta
up.
worry about me no more.
No, don't say that, girl. Still,
You just said you don't be on panels. I never said I don't be on panels. I said when
girl,
you
don't let
see
these
you
people
you
dictate.
told me Voodoo that lately I've been hitting panels, and I said I know, and I said and I said I do that, and I have my opinion. I said, but you don't have to worry about it. And or it's easy. Like if you see me up on a panel, just click off until I'm gone. That's what I do when Uppity on the panel because I don't like her. So I'll click off until she's gone. You have that option. And if the
Yeah.
panel holder allows me up, then I'm up.
And I did it with Benzo. I could have easily clicked off, but no. I ran somewhere and started talking smack about her, and I had to apologize to her because it wasn't the right place, right time. It was just effed up for me. But I mean, when you make a mistake, just say, I made a mistake. And
Yeah,
I
you
make a
see that,
lot of them.
Felicia?
I just make a lot of
Listen, I'm
mistakes.
gonna say this.
Okay.
Um, Jawanna's never really been on my panel like that, so I can't say, but I can understand as a content creator, I have a lot of rules, and I have rules for a reason because I personally hate, hate the over talking. I hate the over talking. I hate the screaming and yelling and never getting to the bottom of anything. I can't stand any of that. But even with that being said, I will say this. I still feel like Jawanna does have feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, I'm
She has
human.
feelings.
I'm human.
And I think that although giving her constructive criticism, we also have to take into
Yeah,
account
Tisha.
that she is human and she does have feelings. So
Okay, let me answer. Let me tell you something, Shelly. You
Yeah,
know I like the
Natasha.
girl, but I seen you one night and they was going at it. I said, I know they ain't doing this on Shelly channel. You know how you want to click on a channel that you know all this? Nah, they was at it and you let it roll. So what did you telling us? Like for real, for real. And I was like, wait a minute. Nah, Shelly channel.
Yeah,
She
you
got
you
structure.
corrected him. You
You
corrected
know,
him,
if
but
I
I'm
hit, if
sorry,
I
lovely.
know if I hit, wait a minute, hold up. If I hit Shelly panel, I know I can just lay down, relax, and just hear people talk and they get their differences out.
Hmm.
Not this night. If you know what I'm talking about, Shelly, they was at it and you let
are
them
you
go.
talking
I
about
don't
a
know.
couple nights ago?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I ended up taking people down and pulling them off
Okay. I
the
was
thing
like,
and
oh
muting
my
and doing
God.
all that
I was
stuff.
like,
Yeah.
no, she ain't having this on her channel. And I thought I could lay down and relax. And girl was like being on Bizarro channel. Like, okay, I'm used to that. I could click on that shit. No. I was like, this is not, I had to look at my phone. I was like, did I hit the right person? Because Shelly don't have that shit on her channel. She like people to be calm and you could talk it out and all that. And you can relax. Trust me. I have relaxed and listened to her and went to sleep. And the people that was up there. And it's a calm situation. But that night, I said, no, she ain't letting this going down. But she did.
Yeah, I agree with this, Angie. Angie says we all have feelings, but taking ownership is important. Am I wrong? In my lovely love voice. Yes, and I think accountability is very much, needed. And I think change behavior. That is the best thing. Change behavior.
And I'm learning that. I'm learning that. Trust me, I am. I'm trying to anyway. I don't be want to argue with people. Let's talk it out. If you mad at me for what? Because I do some things and I say some things and some people when you attack me, I'm like a dog. I'm gonna attack back. So and I'm trying to get out of that.
And
I
I'm
want
not
to
trying
talk
to put up
about
any comments to be rude, but I'm like from a distance, it just looks so daggone small. I see a view is a view. So, and Brooke, you can come up whenever you get ready. Is that you, Pam?
Yeah, hey Shelly, how you
Okay.
doing?
I'm doing okay. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good. I'm
how
pretty
you
good.
doing, you?
Shelly, what
That
kind
part.
of panel is this right here? Because I want to say something, but what I just heard somebody just make a comment about. But I think I may get a little bit animated. So is it gonna be
No, you
okay or
good.
not?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
First of all,
You
I
good.
wasn't talking to your motherfucking asses. Your goddamn name
See?
Shelly. I
That
said
type of shit.
Shelly, bitch. This is the shit right here that I don't understand. Your ass never hears shit. You get on all these goddamn panels all goddamn day long. You've been on motherfucking 15,
Bitch, we
20
don't
panels
need a
today.
goddamn
And then I get
merry-go-round.
on
I
one
mean, I
goddamn
didn't even want
panel
to
for
argue with nobody on here.
5 minutes
And I'm not.
and you
I'm not
on
going to
here
do
call
on Shelly
Shelly,
panel.
I cannot. I'm not gonna be over here. Shelly, can you
Well, why the
ask
fuck
her
you hit
please
the
to let
goddamn
me
link,
please
bitch?
speak for a minute? This ain't no goddamn spaceship. This ain't no goddamn Nessa's
See,
channel.
there we go with
Shelly,
that
can I
dumbass shit.
listen?
Yeah,
Excuse
Now
me?
I'm
Pam.
going to cook your ass on that goddamn grill of your
Excuse
motherfucking
me?
car, ho. Don't start with me, bitch. Go ahead.
Shelly, really? Are you serious?
Okay, View.
I just wanted 5 minutes to say something
Go ahead.
without interruption from this rug piece of trash.
Bitch, you
Sometimes
ain't
it's
gonna
not.
talk about me like I
Oh,
ain't here,
I wasn't
ho.
even fin-
Child. Lovely, go ahead. Let her get her 5 minutes. Go ahead, View.
Sometimes it's nice for other people to be on panels. I like it. I like a variety. I do go to a lot of different panels and channels and stuff like that. Some people come on here all day long, 15, 20 panels a day. Some maybe an hour, some maybe 7 hours. So anytime anybody fires up a live, it's always the same 4 or 5 people, and they always get on here fussing, fighting, and cussing, saying the same goddamn drags and same reads because they don't get out, they don't explore the world, they don't even know what's going on, they don't even go outside. But they get on here and they do the same commentary, the same thing. There's so many things going on in the world. So I get on here, I've been out, I've exercised, I've eaten healthy, I've washed clothes, I washed my ass, I've done interacted with people, I've worked if I want to or not. I do other things and I get on here and I say, oh, this is a good topic. Let me go hop on for a minute. I feel like you can't go to people's channels that you feel like you just want to say maybe 1 or 2 statements, especially if the conversation is going very well.
Mm-hmm.
Just to say something to add to the conversation, or somebody might have a question that maybe people in the chat don't know the answer to, or there might be a different perspective that's going on, or something might be currently going on in the news. And then you get on here, and then you get these same people. They're just hooping and hollering and yelling, saying the same repeat stuff. This is like the same thing from like 4 or 5 year conversation, the same reason, same drags. Um, when is it acceptable for people to just let somebody just come on and just speak something different and new and refreshing without being dragged? Why can't I just come on to somebody's channel quickly and not have to have this bitch
Here we go. You know why?
right
Cause you
here?
be
I
you,
just
you
did
know
that.
what?
I just
You a
did that
typing
just
at wait a minute,
because.
hold up.
I did
You
that
a
just because.
typing
No,
asshole.
hold on.
You be in
Because
everybody
this why
motherfucking
because I
channel
type.
typing,
She's
bitch.
saying
I
it
be
because I
watching
type.
your motherfucking
That's
ass. When I do
why.
my
Shelly,
replays,
I got
I
the
say,
answer out.
damn, where in the
Because you
goddamn
can't
hell
keep up with
this
me
bitch gonna
typing.
go to
I
sleep?
can't help it if
I'll
you
let
can't
you
type.
roll.
Bitch, you
I'll let
can't
you
read what I
roll.
type.
And if you
Your ass
wouldn't
can't
address
read what
me,
I
bitch,
type.
I wouldn't
Don't
address
blame
you.
me because you got a
The
goddamn
fuck
fourth
wrong with
grade
this raggedy
education.
ass
That's
old
why you
bitch?
fucking
The
mad.
fuck up
That's
out
why you
here.
mad, you illiterate ass motherfucking cunt ass
What?
bitch. Because you
What?
can't keep
What?
up with the fucking
What?
typing in the goddamn chat. You raggedy,
Bitch,
drunk
you
ass,
always
trashy
coming
ass,
me for what?
you butt
For
naked ass
what? You
motherfucking old
lonely,
grandmother
lonely
tramp.
goddamn bitch.
Bitch, I
You a
fucking
lonely
you
bitch be
literally hit
typing in
you right in
everybody
the top of your
goddamn chat,
motherfucking head,
talking
bitch, and knock
shit
some
about
goddamn sense
every
in your
goddamn
head.
body. You don't
Your
see
fucking ass
Lovely
don't
Love
get on
doing
here
that
goddamn
bullshit.
twerking.
Bitch, if I
Your
got something to
motherfucking
say,
dumb
I hit that
ass. And
motherfucking
you got
panel.
8 goddamn grandkids and one goddamn son you
You
raising as a
goddamn
goddamn
right,
nigga
bitch,
that you
and you don't
fucking
have
every night,
now
bitch.
one of them
Where's your
motherfuckers,
motherfucking
bitch.
goddamn
You
marriage?
don't have now one
I
of them
hate your dumb
motherfuckers, bitch.
ass.
You could
You
never,
can't help
you
that
could
you like
never, you
being on the
giraffe looking
YouTube.
ass bitch. You could.
Okay. Is everybody okay? I know y'all don't
Yes,
like when I do
I'm
that.
fine. I don't know. The other two people left.
No, I took them down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Yeah. I can bring them back up.
I
I
just
want
want to
them to
know
calm
what happened.
down because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
this was a live about resolution
Mhm.
and it went somewhere else. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, Brooke, if you're still here, if you could come up and we could talk and move forward. Now, I'm gonna bring them back up, but what I am gonna say is even if y'all have an issue or whatever, you talk one at a time. I don't like the over talking. It drives me crazy. The yelling is 11 o'clock at night. I'm just saying, okay?
Mhm. Like for others, for me, it's
I'm
only
gonna
eight.
drop
It's only
down
eight
because
for
I
me.
know I'm not gonna be nice.
It's
I'm gonna
still
drop
dark out.
down and I'm just sit up here and listen to you.
You
How
said you're
you
gonna
gonna
drop
drop
down.
down and sit up and listen? See, that's right there. She doesn't even know where she's thinking. Well, okay. Thank you, Shelly. I really didn't mean to get on here to holler and hoop and stuff like that. But I'm very sensitive to noises and over talking and sound and stuff like that. It does trigger me. And then certain keywords. triggers me, and ignorance and just stupidity triggers me. I don't mind speaking to somebody that may be at a third or fourth grade level. It's fine, especially if they're in their 50s. I'm okay
Okay,
with that.
Pam. Come on now, Pam.
I know, right? But Shelly, you know me. I really, let me just go. But I'll talk to you later, okay, boo?
Okay.
I've been promoting the competition, and then also the other competition. I think it's great that we're doing competitions. I think it adds
Yes,
a
I have a
bit of
subscriber
variety.
one in December too. I hope you come on to that one. I'll
Okay,
explain more about that one once I get through this one.
all
Because I
right.
feel like
I,
people try to sabotage you today with what they pulled.
oh,
I think
well,
it was a greater purpose behind that.
you know
What
how to
happened?
keep it strong,
If you
keep it
don't mind
moving,
me asking,
and
what happened? If you don't
I
mind me asking, what happened today?
No, I
okay.
think that she went into.
Let me
Let me just
leave.
make sure these are the right people in the background. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Pam. Hold on one second.
All right,
Okay.
view.
Is
Yes,
that you?
me.
Okay,
It's nice
Beasley, is
hearing
that
from
you?
you, view.
Yes, it's I.
Okay.
I really like these curtains.
You
The
want
lady
those
that just,
curtains?
please, please.
Are you gonna put
I
them on
just
your
said,
bed?
now I put them on my show. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
never. It's like perpetual curtains, like like an infinity pool, like an eternal flame. It's just like curtains forever. Hello, Jawanna.
Hi, Beasley. How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey, and Jawanna, just mute when you unless you talking
Oh, I
because
thought y'all
I
said I was
wanted to.
well.
I
Okay,
wanted
go
to
yeah, you
ahead.
got
speak
some type of
directly. I
feedback.
want to speak directly to the topic of
Uh-huh.
resolution and making peace.
Yes.
And a lot of you
Okay,
don't
hold
know.
on. Can I get? Cause I gotta get ready to go, and I don't wanna. I've been
Oh
trying to
yeah,
get
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Let me get
Go
this.
ahead.
Let me
Cut
Hold
get
me
on
this.
one
off. It's
second, Beasley.
cool.
Hey, BZ, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Beasley, can you comment on one of my things so I can come to your channel? I don't know what your channel name is. I want to come over there and check you out.
Beasley
Um,
Land.
Beasley, okay. I'll make sure I check you out when I drive.
Brooke, what are you
Um,
doing with that mic?
can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're doing something to the microphone.
No, my hand is on my thing. Let me move it. Hold
Okay,
on.
now you sound real good right there.
Okay. I think I'm
I
good
like
right
the
here. I'm
I
sorry.
like
I
the
just
lady
wanted
that
to talk the
I'm
other
sorry.
the other day. It was a big misunderstanding, and I just think that we had just a squabble that a person would have when they have sisters who they really care about. I didn't want to speak the other day because I was upset, and when I get upset and I care about somebody, I get emotional. That was the main reason why I said I couldn't speak. If you could hear my voice, I was actually getting emotional in that live,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to hit the mute because I'm a big crybaby at heart because I'm a caring person. And if I care for somebody, I'm not going to do that. We're going to have a conversation once everything calms down. We're going to be, we're going to be good because I do that in my real life. When one of my sisters or my cousins or somebody who I look up to piss me off, we'll have our little, powwow, and then we'll have a conversation, and then we'll be moving on because I don't go below the belt. I stick to what it is that it is, and that's that.
Shelly,
Um,
did I just not tell you that
I
about
do need
myself?
You
to
did. Yeah.
I just told you
but
that about myself.
turn
That
down
I'm,
the music real quick, real
yeah.
quick.
Okay, I'm sorry, Brooke. Go ahead.
Okay, that's okay. I do, and Jawana, I love you to death, but Jesus Christ, baby, you is the cutoff queen. But I still love you though. Um,
And see, I can
but
say the same thing about you, Brooke, but I
that's
don't.
fine. But yours is out of control. Like you don't know how to.
No,
You just
and I can
it's
say the
weird.
same thing about you, but I'm saying
Okay,
I
okay, Jawana. I
understand
don't want to
how it
argue
happened.
with you. I
I'm
don't want
not
to argue with you
arguing. We're
because your mic is
discussing
messed
something.
up too.
How did
Cause you got
you
fix
and
your
I
mic.
just how did you and I just started a conversation and you turned into an argument? I
It's
didn't.
not an
We weren't.
argument, but
We're
I was
not arguing.
talking to
I
Shelly and you
said
cut
I can
right
say the
in.
same thing about you, Brooke, but I
But I wasn't
understand
talking.
because it happens to
Jawana,
me.
shut the hell up. God
No,
damn
you
it.
shut up. You shut
I'm
up.
trying to talk. Let me get it out. I got literally
Fuck.
2 minutes. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay. Um, so like I was saying, we do need to have a conversation, which we will, because it's other stuff that's deeper than what was let to be. It's other stuff that's deeper that and I know you probably don't know about. And I think you should be aware of. And that's where you once I have that conversation with you, you'll then say, okay, now I get it. But regardless of what, it didn't matter. Even if you decided to come and drag me, I still wasn't going to drag you back because I love you and I care about you. And that part for me, I don't give a fuck about no clicks and no views. It wasn't going to happen. People was sending me messages. You going to Shelly drag you? I said, so what? Let her drag me. I don't care. Oh, you biting cheese? No, I'm not. I have respect. And y'all don't understand it. When I lose respect for a person, that's when I cuss them out and disrespect them on panels. That's when I go on my channel and go below the belt and say all kinds of crazy shit. If I have a relationship with a person and I feel like we just having a little squabble, then I don't go that way. So obviously it will show who I have respect for and who I don't. Y'all clearly y'all can see that, right? But on
Okay,
this
I'm gonna
particular
say,
note, it's a little bit deeper.
baby, this
Go ahead,
StreamYard
Butterfly.
is a mess. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put you on mute while I'm talking, just because the sound is just all over the place right now. So my issue the other day, which I didn't even want to talk about this publicly, because I feel like if there's something that I don't like and you do it, I'm gonna hit you up behind the scenes. I'm not gonna chastise you or correct you to the public or whatever. But I understand that you have an issue with said person. And a lot of people may not know that I did invite you over here. I also invited her over here because she had a receipt. So I was trying to get to the bottom of something. I just don't want people, when they have a personal issue, like if they can't hold back, I'd rather that, I'm gonna sit this one out. Because when I go places and there be people there that I don't mess with, like per se Danielle, I try to avoid spaces and places where she's at. You get what I'm saying? Even if, I am there or whatever, I'm not gonna like go off and argue with her or anything like that. And I'm not even saying that people can't argue on my channel or that one day I won't argue, but I just felt like my platform was not being respected. My rules were not being respected. Me trying to scream or yell or whatever, I didn't want to be doing any of that. So at that point, when I text you and it shows me that you read the message, but you didn't call me, I was like, okay. So then I'm scrambling around like, okay, so do I need to put somebody else in the brunch challenge for her space? Because, I'm hearing different stuff from different people that, oh yeah, I'm backing out and this, that, or whatever. With me personally, I respect everybody's platform. I don't care how crazy their rules are. If that's what it is, that's what it is. I don't go against it or nothing. So that was my problem, because I felt disrespected too, because I'm saying, no, don't do this here. This is not the time, or talk one, each, blah, blah, blah. Now that I'm starting to understand more and more, some people who support me, they don't want to be here when certain other people are here because they don't like those people. But I don't have beef with nobody. To be honest, I don't have beef with nobody. And I'm not trying to have beef with nobody. You know what I'm saying? It makes me go backwards in what I'm doing in real life in real time. So I'm gonna take myself off. I'm gonna put myself on mute, and I'm gonna take you off of mute so you can respond.
Okay, thank you. I don't think if you know it or not, you may want to go back and look at that. You may want to look back at the live from when everything took place. I was still in the live. I was still actually on the panel, and I don't know if you noticed I was still on the panel because you had put me back, and then I guess you must have double clicked, so I was still up there, but I was on mute. I wasn't saying anything. And then when that lady wished death on me, as she casually do, as well as my husband, that was for me, like, wow, that was like, what? I would never let nobody do that to you on underneath no circumstances, especially not on my panel. So I still stayed backstage to wait to have a conversation with you, and you had put me backstage. At that point, I was pissed because I said, I know you see me backstage. Let's have a conversation. That lady was supposed to have been gone. But even still, there, and I understand because of the situation
I
I had to
didn't
do.
know that anything was said about your husband and
Oh
all
yeah,
that other kind of stuff.
That's why I said I have to. And I'll give you. I have receipts to show you everything that I'm telling you. It's not like is that serious in reference to a person trying to get their lick back. But I was only getting my lick back from the bull crap that I was going through for nothing. That lady can't tell you nothing I've ever did to her in order for her to do what she did to me, in order for me to retaliate back. And that's where a lot of the issues is. Like all the other extra stuff, I really don't care because I know there are some people who I talk to who you can't stand. I respect that. I would never say that part. But when that lady said that she was supposed to have left, and I was talking to you and Vivian, she was supposed to have left. She cut me off. But again, it's your platform and I have to respect that. Did I lose my cool a bit? Yeah, but I think I did it a little bit different this time. And I say that because I shut up and I went on mute. And when you said go on mute, I didn't hit the button. I stayed on mute and I was waiting. But that's neither here nor there. At that time, I did respond to you. I don't know when you see it, but I responded to you immediately. I did respond to you immediately. Again, things was hype, and people were trying to get me to go at you. You see it with your own eyes to the point where I had to come back on the panel and say, listen, I am not going to fight her. I don't care what y'all say. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to fight her. I don't care what she say. After this is it. I'm not saying anything else. I told y'all why I was upset. That was it. I'm not going to fight her. So it's nothing. Y'all not going to get nothing here with this. So you might as well just let it go because it ain't going to happen. Literally, I had to say that twice.
Yeah, I mean, people keep going to different chats and telling people that
yes,
I'm dragging them or I'm doing this or I'm doing that. When in fact, I ain't doing none of the sort. You know what I mean? Right. Like,
So you know, again, like I said, tensions were high, and my husband was upset with me too over this. And I said, well, let us handle it. We are women. She's my big sis, and I've said that throughout the whole entire thing. That's my big sis. She mad at me right now. I'm mad at her, but like if she's my friend, like I say in real life, then we're gonna do the way how I do real life. We'll talk about it. We'll have a conversations. Can't nobody tell me that anybody that they've ever had a relationship with that they've never had a small little squabble that couldn't be squashed. Something silly as this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just wanted people to understand that, you know, I am going in a different direction on my platform. Doesn't mean that it won't be some mess or whatever, and we can all be heard. But, you know, we have to take our time. We can't be cutting people off or coming and trying to tear up the panel or the platform or whatever like that. So that's pretty much what that was, you know, what was going on or whatever like that. So I'm glad we did have the conversation.
Yes, and we'll have another conversation because I really want to be a little bit more clear outside of this so that you can just see. And then after that, you know, I'm going to respect it. If it's a time where, you know, if the person is around, I'm going to respect your platform and I'm going to just be in, you know, I'll tell you I'm at. Things like that, like I've always been doing. Even in the midst of that, when you went live, I still make sure that I shared you out because I'm not going to change what I do and how I feel about a person because I'm mad. That's the case. And every time I get mad at my husband, we should be breaking up and moving out of the house with each other. That's the case. And that, and you know, the first thing he says, you need to make it right. I said, Malik, calm down. Trust me, we're gonna be okay. Golly, we women, let us have these squabbles. That's what women do sometimes. It's not all the time that this happened. Calm down.
Yeah, I think if anything, I was irritated because you went and fired up a live, and I was just like, why is Brooke doing that? Because you know that if we have an issue, whatever, I'm not gonna fire up a live and be like, Brooke, da 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 da. I'm just not gonna do that, you know. And a lot of people,
did you hear my explanation as to why I did that? Because I know I was talking.
I didn't listen or anything. I didn't.
Okay, so in that,
I forgot how long-winded Brooke was. Bless her heart.
I know you ain't talking, Beasley. You better cut it out.
I'm long-winded too.
I'm gonna make it quick because we at the end of it. We at the end of it.
I don't believe you.
Just real quick. I am. I promise. Quickly. So when I got dropped off the panel, I don't know if StreamYard kicked me out or if you had kicked me out. So I came back in and I sat in the back chat. And I typed in the back chat like, hey, did you kick me off the back chat? I'm in the back chat waiting to talk or whatever the case may be. I'm in the back chat. And you never brung me back up.
I probably wasn't even looking at the back chat.
What's going on? And that's what made me hit the live on top of her wishing death on me immediately. Like literally. She and if you go back and look at it,
I didn't even know that was going on. I think
please go back and look at that. She absolutely wished that on me. And even though I don't like that lady, I wouldn't wish death on her on somebody else's platform or do that type of ignorant demonic stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing that I've really been just trying to get people to understand, if they're content creators and they have a beef with another content creator, take that to their platform You know what I'm saying? Because their button works too. Go live or upload or whatever. Don't come over here and dump that junk off.
And I agree. Because
You
I
know
came
what I'm
over
saying?
here to talk to you and Vivian. I had some questions and some real questions. I was ignoring the fact that she was even there. I was on mute the whole entire time. So she said she was leaving. But that was that. We will definitely have a conversation sometime tomorrow. And like I
I
said,
just want to make sure. So you still want to be in the brunch challenge?
yes. Now I had a question because Malik said that he was going to be in, and I said, "Well, how the hell can both of us be in it at the same time? How are we going to do that?"
Well, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it at the same time. I told him he could be in like the second one, the one for November 19th. But I do have another slot open because I had to take TG out because once I came up there to ask the question about her pee bombing at Rita's place.
LG, yeah, okay.
And then she started pulling out her pants at Brianna's place.
Yes.
And I was like, if she's gonna do that, then what would she do at my spot? And you know how I felt with the OG panel. I had put a lot of thought into that. I did a lot of reaching out on the back end and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm not gonna let nobody tear up my stuff. You know, I don't even ask for money, bro. I've been dry begging to get prize money together. So I don't want somebody to just make it about them and mess the whole show up. You see what I'm saying?
Right, I understand, and I think, to be honest, like I said, I'm not a hater, but that type of behavior, it can get you snatched quickly. So I think, and I think you guys have to make that decision based on what you can see up front. I've told y'all about how those people are. It's just y'all have to see it for yourselves. That's just the world that we live in. And the more you see it, the more you'll be reserved to certain things. And if you do something that she doesn't like, if she's drunk, we don't know. If she's not drunk, because it was 2 times
Oh, well,
that
she
she
right
was
here in
in
the
a
chat right
competition.
now.
Well, it was 2 times where I was in a competition with her and she wasn't drunk, and we had no issues. We had no problems. I mean, we didn't even drag. We didn't even say nothing smart back with each other. But then you had a time where she was on there, and then it's like, she's coming at me. She doxed my husband. She literally went, after she was uninvited on the trip, she went on her own channel and was up all night doxing my husband. What
And
my
let me
husband
tell you
got to do with
something.
it?
LG, TG, right?
It's LG. TG is the other one. LG.
I never wanted to have to try to pull you out of it because I think you are extremely creative when it comes to cooking. But that crazy behavior, I can't get with, because this platform here, right? I haven't had no bigger YouTubers come in and put me on. I literally got this shit from the fucking dirt. Now, Jawanna, because I know you counting it in the chat.
Oh no, don't worry about me. I'm messing with me and this other person messing with each other. Don't worry about me. Yeah, don't worry about me.
Okay. So, I didn't want to have to take anybody out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to have to be moving people around and doing all kind of other stuff. But it's like, and by the way, I'm not peeing. I'm pouring water out the machine. You got to give explanations on YouTube, child, because they be listening for everything.
I know, right? You can't even shake some bottle of vitamins. Look. Just to let you know, everybody has made your med check. It's your thing. You got to put your stamp on it, Shelly.
Well, yeah, they didn't ruin the back chat because they in the back chat screenshotting, recording, doing all kind of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I do have your number.
Forgetting all about that little back chat.
I do have your number.
What's going on back there? I'll be forgetting about it.
I do have your number, and I'm going to reach out to you tomorrow so we can talk like 2 grown women. I I hate to even be fearful.
Well, LJ, how about you be a woman and come and hit the panel? I'm not going to be screaming and arguing with you. Have a conversation
Oh,
if that's the case.
you promised,
I mean,
Brooke.
she can come
I
up here now
promise.
if she wants to, but I
Yeah,
would have
that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
I
She
would
can
have to
come
keep
up.
a
I'm not
banner
going to
up the whole
argue.
time because I don't know if
Yeah.
she's gonna
is that
pull
a
her
bird?
drawers down.
Sure is, huh?
Brookie, I thought you said you only had a couple of minutes and you had to go.
Because
I didn't say
that's
that.
what I'm
Jawanna
saying. I
said
had
that.
to, Joanna, leave me alone.
Okay.
She does. Brooke is a little more interesting though. She's not as bad as Beach.
She loves to
Beach
cook.
can Beach can talk for 45 minutes straight and breathe through her left nostril. I have a
So
request.
Brookie know
Can
I
you
love
put
her.
can
I'm
you
just
put
messing with
Mrs.
her.
313's? Can you
Brooke,
highlight
let
her
me ask you
comment?
something. Can LG come up here without you attacking
Absolutely.
her?
I want. I just said that. That's why I was inviting her to come up and have a conversation with
Okay.
you. I'll be on mute.
Because to be honest, I'd rather for y'all to take y'all frustration out in the kitchen on the
Ooh,
22nd. You know what I'm saying?
ooh, ooh. Can excuse me? Can you put Mrs. 313's? Can you highlight one of her comments, please?
Which one? This one?
No, no, Mrs. 313. I think that might be my soulmate.
That's your soulmate?
Look at our avatars.
I was going
Oh,
to say that too.
Oh, how cute. Oh, I just noticed that. Look at that.
I've been holding that for
She's a pinky
four
and
whole
you's a
minutes.
greenie.
Look at that.
That's cute. I just noticed
That
that, Beasley.
I
Look
did.
at you trying to notice stuff.
LG, the link is for you, hun.
Look at
The
you,
link
All
is
right.
for
Beasley.
you.
I wanted to make a quick comment on resolution and making peace because you guys don't know me that well, and you might think that I'm just an agent of chaos. But
Mhm.
actually, I'm a master peacemaker. I've had some very nasty beefs on here where all of the evil stuff has happened. Okay, on both sides. And one of those nasty beefs was with ZX. And we did some mean things to each other for a long period of time. And we made peace in a matter of seconds. In a matter of seconds. We didn't
That's
have to
wonderful
rehash
to
it.
hear, Beasley. That's
But now
wonderful.
let me share something with you. So when I saw him laid out there in the hospital, um, after having this car accident, had that
One
happened
second. Is
three
that
weeks?
you, Lisa?
Yep, it's me. Can you
Okay,
hear
let's
me?
All right,
move this way.
no porn bombing us, Lisa. Let me finish up real quick and let you ladies do your
I'm
thing.
gonna explain that to Shelly.
Had I seen him in the hospital laid up like that and his car flipped over, maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I would have
Hmm.
been smiling and laughing and full of joy. I would have really enjoyed that. But now I'm actually concerned for his well being. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
that he's hurt that bad because he's not in traction. He's not on oxygen. He doesn't have any cast on his arm. He doesn't have any head wounds. They're like stabilizing his neck. And I hope that he gets the most out of it. I hope he makes the most money out of possible of posting these pictures. Not that
Can I
that's his
ask you a
intent.
question, Beasley? Because
Sure.
this is the first time I heard that. Is this something that's happened recently?
Yeah. If you look on his community wall,
Uh-huh.
apparently he had a car accident at 6 a.m.
When just like today?
Uh, today.
Oh wow.
There's a
Okay.
picture of him laid in the hospital, but he doesn't have any head wounds. He's
Okay,
not in
but he's
traction.
fine.
He's
He's
not in
alive.
intensive
He's
care.
alive. He's alive.
Yeah, I don't know if he's as hurt as they're making him out to be, and I'm not saying that he
Okay.
would be the type to do anything to
Right. Oh
to
well,
make a.
that's good to hear that he's alive. Like him and I, didn't see eye to eye at some point, and
Did
then
he
we,
call you a
see,
hooker?
yeah, a
He
hooker.
did.
Get it
A
right, a
hooker?
hooker,
Did he
a
tell you he
hooker,
did?
not a
Did he
hooker,
tell
a
you?
hooker.
Never mind. Never mind. All
But
right. Well,
I'm
that's all I
I'm
wanted to
glad.
say. So it's good. It's good to have
Yeah,
resolution because then you don't really, when you see somebody laid up in a hospital like that, you're really not happy. You kind of want them to get better. Isn't that something?
yeah. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad that he's
Oh, and
alive.
I wanted to serve notice. You guys know this Pastor J. Wilson. I find him very arrogant and rude, and he really rubbed me the wrong way. I do plan on cooking him, roasting him, and
Hmm.
dragging him.
Beasley, you're in your safe place now. Don't go back to the
You
old
will be
Beasley.
doing that at your own platform and not
Oh, of
over here.
course, of course, of course. That's the
No,
beauty
yeah,
of
he
having
didn't
your own
start his.
place. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah.
But Beasley, you was doing so well. Don't go back to the
Oh,
old Beasley.
you can't be too nice out here on these streets. These people will try you. The only thing they really understand is a good old dragon, some
Right. Huh?
abuse.
Okay.
This is what
All
it
right.
is. And you take.
Shelly,
Well,
can
go
you
ahead.
tell Miss 313 Freedom Fighter to leave me alone? She bothering me. No, no, me and
That's
her
my
laughing in
soulmate,
the
my
chat.
avatar soulmate. She probably will.
Okay.
I'll
We're
catch you
gonna have
guys
an
later.
avatar
Yeah, he
wedding.
got too many
No,
women out here.
we having fun in the chat, her and I.
It's
Beasley
a
got too
man's
many women out
world and
here.
it's a woman's choice.
So look, we're gonna move over
All right, so it's time for
to
me to go.
Lisa for a little bit here, right?
All right.
And
Okie doke.
also, what I want y'all to tell me about in the chat. Do y'all want me tomorrow? Which I know my sister gonna say no, girl, don't bring your ass back on here. Do y'all want me tomorrow to talk about Tracy and Misunderstood tomorrow?
Yep.
Who's your sister that's
Make
gonna
that
tell you
coin.
no?
You better. You better
Who's your
make
sister
that
that's gonna tell
coin.
you no, Shelly?
What you say, Jawanna?
I said, who's your sister that's gonna tell you no?
Look, she saying,
313.
Oh,
hmm.
see? Oh, me and her, we having fun in the chat right now.
Oh, you stay in the chat with 313. Sis, yes. Come live and make your coin.
Hi,
Her and
Jawanna.
I is having fun
Hi,
in the
S.
chat.
Hutchins.
Okay, so Black Sector Business says, hold up. Beasley, think about it. He had someone take pictures of him and post it on YouTube. You know, this is him clout chasing and playing his followers. He's not hurt at all.
That's one of them.
Rain says she wants me to talk about it. So it'll be up to y'all if y'all want me to talk about it or not.
Oh, you know what? It's your channel. Talk about what you talk about, and even if I don't drop down, I'll be in your clouds watching. You know what I mean? And give you that like. You know what I'm saying? So you do what you do. Who moving? Who packing up that kitchen?
That's me, child. I'm in the kitchen.
Oh.
I'm in the kitchen making some more tea.
Oh, I was like, who packing up that kitchen?
Well,
What kind
listen.
of teapot do you have, Shelly?
Oh my God.
What kind of teapot do you have?
No, girl. I was using the microwave.
Oh.
I was just
Can
water
I
in
show
there.
you? Can I show you something real quick?
Yeah, show me. You gonna show me your machine?
No. I want to show you a teapot.
Okay.
Well, I don't know
You
how
might be
long
interested in it. Hold
LG
on,
has
let me
or
go on
how
mute.
long
Hold
I
on.
have, but Jawanna, can you show her that after we get finished having this conversation?
Yeah, because I do want to talk to LG because I know she might.
I mean, yeah, we can do that after you had that conversation, Brooke. But you came up here and said you was only gonna be up here 1 minute, and it's been like
I
33
know.
minutes.
That's why I made some arrangements so I can stay up here and have
You
a
know I mess
conversation.
with
And
you.
you
Go
can
ahead, Brooke.
you can show it
Go
at
ahead.
the same time, or
No,
you can
I'll show it later.
you
I don't
can
want
go
to
look
interrupt.
for a
I don't want
while
to interrupt your
get
show.
into this or
It was
whatever.
just something I thought you'd be interested in. But I'll wait till after y'all do that.
So LG, I didn't purposely like try to take you out of the contest or anything like that to be nasty towards you or to try to embarrass you or humiliate you or whatever. That's not, my stance. But I've just been through a lot of crap. And I know that people would love for me to have a moment that they could come and flag my channel. You know what I'm saying? It would be like handing them a trophy. So I don't have a problem with leaving you in the contest as long as you can promise me that you're going to come there and do what you need to do as far as cooking and leaving your personal problems at the door and don't expose your body. Now, I don't mind if y'all do like a little fun, back and forth, whatever, just being yourself. But I think you're extremely creative. And that's why I asked you, I was like, do you cook for a living or something? You really do have a gift. And so I think these challenges are good that you can show that. But you also can't block your blessings by acting out at times. So that's what I wanted to say. I'm going to go on mute and let you talk.
Okay, so what happened the other night on Rita channel, I was attacked by Brooke and another chick. And let me talk. So I got to a point, and yes, I was buzzing a little bit. And I said, I pulled down my pants, and I got on pajamas But both of them pulled at the same time. My boxers and my pajamas, and I said, "Fuck it, it's already out there." However, I thought she had me in the back chat. I did not know she had me on the screen, which I still don't think she had me on the screen. I don't know. Now, when I do cook and when I'm cooking, one, I'm not drinking. I'm clearly sober. Two, I would never be in the kitchen showing my pussy while I'm cooking. Okay? Brooke know what I'm talking about.
Well,
And she said I started a lie just now. What I lied
Well,
about, Brooke?
what you said that you don't know whether or not she had you upstage or not.
I
And you was
don't.
on the stage, you was on the panel. First of all, she wasn't gonna let you up until me and Candy Cane asked for her to let you up because you were still in the back. And she was basically like, I don't know, should I let her up? Because I don't want no trouble. That was her whole premise of it because she knows the history. I don't know what your intentions were at that moment. I'll be honest with that. But yeah, the prior interactions, it would be y'all would have regular conversations and then I would pop up. That was the reason that she called me over there. So it wasn't that she was calling me to come fight you. It was just that the other interactions always led into a fight. And when me and Candy Cane came up there, you had came back up there. We both was like, well, just let her up to see we know exactly what she want to talk about. And that's why she let you up. But her video did get struck. Somebody went and struck her video down for that nudity. And it was when you were pulling out your private areas.
Again, like I said, what I know is I was up there to talk to Rita. And she was screaming your name like bloody murder. And I want to know what the fuck she calling you for. I didn't come up there for you. You
I
had
just told
nothing to do
you.
with why I went up there.
I'll tell you again why she called me. I'll tell you again. The prior conversations, the prior interactions, when dealing with Rita and me, had something to do with you and your sister. What she was trying to do was prevent that from
Hey,
happening
you
again.
two.
Me and Rita had squashed out issues. Me and Rita is on a
Okay, but
good.
at the same time, I felt like that was a set the fuck up, and oh, that's how
Well,
I
you
looked
asked
at
me to. I'm telling you the reson why she had called for me to come over. That was the reason she called because she didn't want to make it like, okay, now we didn't squashed out issues, and now here come LG, trying to
it.
put her
See,
number in
here's
the
the thing.
backtrack.
Okay, people need to stop thinking if I'm interacting with others in a comment or I hit the panel, it may be a good conversation. I may have some input on or want to put input on it. Just cause they see me, they gotta stop thinking, oh, she coming after, oh, where brother, where Lisa, where Elder? That shit is so annoying. That's just like we're gonna use this too. Last weekend, I didn't know my sister was live. However, after I looked at her live, she never said she was coming to do anything to you. You ran over to Brino house and told them a bold-faced lie and said she was gonna go to Jamaica and whoop your ass. That ain't what she said.
That is what she said. You
No,
want me to
it's
pull it
not.
up? I
No,
can
it's
pull
not.
it up.
The live is still up. That
It
ain't what
is.
she said, Brooke.
Okay, I can
You
repeat what she said.
crazy people. Instead of them going to look at for themselves before they jump conclusions, like I jump conclusions,
Mm-mm.
thinking that's what she said. To after I looked at it, that ain't nothing what she said.
That's a lie. That's
No,
what she
it's
said,
not.
and she
You
came
well, guess
on the
what?
interpret it
panel.
that way.
Hold on,
She
LG.
said she going, her dude
Uh-huh.
is going. He got the money.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna pay for her and him. Me and my husband will have to pay for ourselves, which wouldn't be a problem. And she's going to have fun. And she don't want you to say one thing to her. You say one thing to her, he got money to burn her out.
That's
She
not
never
what the and
fucking
that.
came
No,
out her
that's
mouth
not true.
and said she gonna come down there and do.
Yeah,
With
she
Brino, you
did.
ain't going nowhere. You're a broke bitch. You ain't got no money.
Okay.
Oh God.
Anyway,
So
So we're gonna wrap that up right on there.
All right, Shelly, I apologize, but I don't like. I
and this
like
is
people to
and this
do
is
their
how it starts.
investigation. Do their investigation before they
We
jump
can't
and
have a
prove
grown
it.
person
As far
conversation
as you,
because
Shelly,
I don't have
I
a reason to
apologize to
lie.
you
Hold on for a second,
when I
ma'am,
said some curse words to
because I need
you.
to finish my statement.
I apologize to you, Shelly.
Okay,
And
hold on
Okay.
one
Bree.
second. Let Brooke finish up, and then I'm gonna let you finish
Okay,
in, because I
Okay.
understand y'all stuff
that's
is not
fair.
going to probably
That's
ever
fair.
be resolved. You get what I'm
It's
saying?
not. Yeah, it's not going to ever be resolved. And here's the crazy part about it. Not only did she say it on her lives, right? She then came on Brianna's panel and repeated what she said. She repeated what she said. And what she said was, if I look at her, if I say something to her, she's going to beat my fucking ass. That is what she said. That is a threat. You cannot say to somebody, if they do this, she's going to come all the way to Jamaica to beat my ass. When she got on the panel, she said it repeatedly what she was going to do to me. So even if the video said, if she said something to me, when that lady got on that panel and Brianna asked her that question, she said to Brianna exactly what she said in the video. That's a threat. That's a threat. So therefore, me is B being a person that's a part of the threat. My immediate, yes, I went and told Brianna because that's not my trip. That's Brianna's trip. And before anything go haywire on anybody, and I'm involved with it, I am not going to be like the situation that's going on right now and don't say anything. I'm going to go directly to the person who's giving the event and say, hey, this is what I heard. This is what I found out. And boom. Because I've been told Brianna like a day before, Brianna was just addressing it when she seen y'all. And not to mention, if I was being petty because she accused you, I could have just left it at you being accused. But I corrected Brianna. I said, no, it's not LG, Brianna. It's TG who made the threat. I even said to Brianna, if you decide to let LG go, I don't mind. I don't think that her and I would get into a battle. And Brianna said, no, I made my decision up. So for you to even come at me like you did, drag me, dox my husband all weekend, put all his personal information out. I mean, just did the most when my husband haven't said one word to you. Even after you threatened to blow his son head off and threatened to kill his wife, he still hasn't said one single word to you. And you continue to be disrespectful. You continue to do things that is out of order for a woman of a particular age.
And
I'm
you
going
don't
on
do.
mute.
Can I speak, Shelly? Shelly.
I'm sorry, I was on mute, so it wouldn't be any
Oh,
feedback. You can go ahead, Lisa, and then I'll let Brooke respond back.
okay. Now, for us be doxing your husband, ask him doxing you. Okay. So, so what I'm doing is it true? Mm-hmm. Anyway, what I do want to say, I'm not a disrespectful person in real life. YouTube, not even just people, not even content creators. It's always you, bro. And not only this, if you, here's my thing, you would never know what we're doing in our own household that we pay for our own internet service if you are not over there stalking us, looking at our video. I mean, you literally, when we go live, there you go in the bushes, and you take what we say and you run on whoever channel you want to run to, like they about to do something to us. Our beef is not with them. Me personally, we don't even go on your channel. We don't care what you're talking about. So if you dislike us, we're your enemies, we're your ops. Why do you continue to go to TG or either myself and be in our bushes and listen and watch everything we do on our video? You want to know nothing what we do if you ain't over there.
So let me
All
ask you
right.
this, Lisa, what do you want the end goal to be for you as far as from Brooke? Do you want her to just stop talking about you, stop talking to you? Do you want to fight back and forth? What type of resolution are you looking for?
I am tired of fighting back and forth with Brooke, and she know it. I'm not a bad person. I'm only responding because every time we go live, I don't care. We could be drunk as skunks on our live. It's our live. TG could be up there on my panel. It's our live. This is something me and my sister do. You don't have to record us and run over whoever big channel you want to run to and tell, oh, they saying this, or they're talking about, or they doing this. We mind our business. We ain't in your business. Only time we see you, Brooke, is if we in somebody S. Huskin bushes, Intel bushes, Pettyville bushes, Trex bushes. We only see you if we in somebody bushes and you on the panel or you in the chat. We don't go over to your chat, over to your channel and sit in your bushes and do this and do that. We don't care what you do or what you say about us. And
But
we
here's a good
question
question right here. How do you know it's not one of her supporters? Because I'm gonna tell you, there are people, and I know
No.
nobody.
It be her.
Okay,
She already admitted it.
Can I
I'm
respond? I can respond for that real quick, Shelly, because I
Okay.
know exactly where you're going. Here's the catcher. I've always been 100 about who I watch, what I watch, and why I watch it. Yes, this last episode with the threats, somebody told me that. I did not watch her. This lady went live in the wee hours of the morning. I was asleep. When I got up to go use the bathroom, somebody had sent me a message and said, TG has threatened your life to go on Brianna's trip or whatever the case may be. They sent me the timestamp. I watched the entire video. Now, to answer your question, Lisa, you are my enemy. You are my app. Why in the hell wouldn't I watch?
Why?
Wait a minute.
That's
I didn't cut you off. I didn't say one word. Let me finish. When you are on your lives and you're talking about other people, I don't give a hell. When you are on your lives talking about me and my family, that's when I record. That's when it's important because you have made several vital threats that you, if you were closer to me, it doesn't matter if it was 3 years ago or yesterday. The mere fact that I have your voice on a recording stating that you would blow
3
my
years ago.
8-year-old son's head
3 years ago, when
that you would
said
stomp
that's why my son got shot in his head.
Lisa,
Damn
is we
right
gonna
I
have
said
a conversation like an adult or we gonna over talk? I didn't say one word while you were talking. I said not one word.
But what
Allow
you're
for me
not
to
gonna
finish.
do is keep fucking stalking us.
I'm not
Stay the
stalking you.
fuck out
That's
of our
not
room. We ain't
stalking.
bothering you.
Lisa, that's not stalking. If I'm looking at a public platform at a person who is threatening my family, baby, that's not
3
stalking.
years ago.
That's me defending my family and getting what I need to get, just in case I gotta slap you with a restraining order or
tried it
charge.
the first time it got
Period.
stopped.
It's great. Listen, and you thought that you had tagged me and say, look, I told you she be watching me. I am subscribed to both you and your sister. And the moment that these threats come, I screenshot them and I record them because what you won't do is play with my family. You can talk all that trash you want, but the moment you come to Baltimore will be the moment that your family will be planning a funeral.
Okay,
and that's
all
on
right. Hold
everything
up,
that I
ladies.
love.
Hold up. I'm gonna mute both of y'all. I muted both of y'all. Stay on mute, please. We clearly cannot and will not, I think, ever come up with a resolution. I think both of y'all will fight until the day you go on to glory or until the day you no longer on YouTube. And we can agree upon that. Now, what I'm going to do is, Lisa, I'm going to, to be honest, next level, that's exactly what supporters do. That's exactly what they do. And because to them, this is like it's like a reality TV show for them. So they enjoy feeling like they get a part in the next episode. So if they can go carry a bone, whether it be the truth or a lie, then they're a part of it, I feel, right? So we're not going to get to any resolution when it comes to you two ladies. And listen, it just is what it is. It's just one of those things, right? So what we're going to do is, LG, I'm going to keep you, or should I say put you back in the cooking contest. Brooke is going to be in the contest. I want y'all to take all that frustration. I want y'all to take all that energy that y'all have towards each other and put it in the kitchen. Okay? First place winner will be getting $150. Second place, $75. Third place, $50. Fourth place, $25. Also have $50 to be split, $25 to the person with the most sexiest brunch setup. And I'm also going to be giving out some money. I call it the Bree Ship Award, to the person that has the most, like the best team player. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for. Okay. So I've started collecting, like anyone that sends me cash apps now, that's going towards the second part of brunch. I'm at $15 now for the second one. But for the first one, I already reached my goal. So that's that. So is there anything, I'm just going to ask you this. I'm going to ask y'all this because I know that there's nothing that can be solved between you two ladies. But I'm going to start with you, Brooke. Is there at least one positive thing that you can say about Lisa? Anything at all?
I think that if she can let go whatever animosity between us, that we could actually be cordial, because I've seen her in a moment to which she was sober and she wasn't mad with me. It was a beautiful thing. So I mean, it is what it is. And I agree, Shelly, that I don't think it'll never be resolved in reference to us to completely stop. But on my end, the dragging part, I don't really care. I just asked for her to kind of, stop dragging my family in. And I think she won't hear nothing from me. My issue more so is the dragging of my family and the death threats and stuff like that. Other than that, I can, ignore and keep it moving. But that's just about it. I want the foolishness to stop. And I'm just being honest. I just want the foolishness to stop. So on my end, unless it's not dragging or, trying to say things of defamation towards my family, she can drag me all she want. Just leave my kids and my husband out of it. They have nothing to do with it. And I wish her the best on these challenges, because I'm going to keep entering to them until I can't enter into no more.
Oh yeah, I might have not told y'all the couple things that I have that will disqualify is you don't have to use gloves. That's not a requirement because you are cooking at home. And I want people to be thinking like you're inviting me over for brunch. So, what would you have or whatever. But anyone that puts food on the floor and using it, disqualified. Anybody showing up late, disqualified. The contest starts at 3. I'd rather y'all show up, and I will be making a video that I'll give to each one of y'all with some instructions. I'd rather you be there about 15 minutes ahead of time so that we can do mic check or whatever. And if your camera ever cuts off, you're going to be cut off. You're going to come out of the contest. The camera has to stay on. It doesn't have to show your kitchen and all that, but at least on the stove or whatever. Do you have a soft side for LG is what they want to know.
Yes, and I put it in the chat, and I do. And that's probably more the reason why sometimes after, like if she's sober, whatever, I could actually like have a civilized conversation with her, because I do. It's crazy how it is, because we've been arguing since 2020. So for me to say no, I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I can't say no. I don't. I do.
Yeah, and I mean I've been around Lisa when she's not, all extra, and have had a good time. You know what I mean? So I'm not here to judge your walk or where you are in life, because we all have our battles. We all have them. And I think the problem is, a lot of times on this app, we spend so much time pointing out other people's flaws that we're not really looking at our own. And I had to look at mine and start working on mine. I mean, I'm gonna get my commissary and my opinion on some stuff, but you know what I mean? I'm glad you could say that. And Lisa, I want to ask you, is there anything that you want to say, or at least one positive thing about Brooke?
Does she sit on everybody's panel and start shit?
Lisa.
My God, today.
So I guess I'll go with that one if that's the positive or whatever.
You want honest or you want to lie?
Well, hey, I appreciate the honesty. Speaking of honesty, Jawanna, somebody said that you watched YouTube on your TV. So is that true?
Yes.
That's probably
Yes,
why.
yes, I do. Yes, I
That's
do.
probably why you have the delay, because when I watch it on my TV, it's never
Uh,
what it is on the laptop or on my phone.
okay, yeah. Like right now, I'm on my phone talking to you, but I have you on mute on my TV.
Mm.
And then I'll sometimes put the speaker on my earphone in and then talk through the TV. But right now what I'm doing is I'm talking to you through the phone, but I'm watching the chat and everything through the TV.
Yeah, that might be something that's throwing you off too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You might want to just pick one device and keep with that. You know what I mean? Like I'll usually use the laptop or whatever, because I'm more of a laptop person than a phone person.
Yeah.
And then every now and again, depending on whose platform it is, I may pull out my phone to look at the chat. But if it's a place where I know like them people don't like me or whatever like that, I'm not even going to bother to look at the chat, because that's just a distraction.
And I do notice that like if so just like if I turn my TV on right now and I have you on my phone, you can see the TV is behind me.
Right.
And so I think that is an issue, when I be delayed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's definitely a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe going forward, pick one device. And it could also be the reason why you have such bad sound quality.
Right.
Even sometimes if you have your phone on YouTube and you have it next to the laptop, it can mess up the
I'm on my desktop.
Yeah, you got too much going on.
Okay, so listen to this, Shelly. So I'm talking to you through my phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you see me chatting, right?
Right.
And I'm chatting through my desktop, but I'm watching you on the TV.
Yeah, you got too much going on.
Yeah.
You got too much going on, to be honest.
Yeah, so I think that's the issue too. So like I said, I don't do it purposely. I don't want people to think I do it purposely.
Yeah, I would say moving forward, if you are going to hit a panel or whatever, pick one device, and you don't have to be in the chat. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm on people's panels, I enjoy not being in the chat and just kind of on the panel. I keep it on the back chat because I don't know what people are saying. I don't want to know unless somebody pins it up at the top. I don't need to know every little thing, because it can get you just distracted. You know what I'm saying? So I think moving forward,
I like to read the chat, because I'll be on mute a lot, also. Like I just was on mute now for the last probably 30 minutes.
Right.
But I like to read the chat. But you are correct, because some panel guests, be on the panel and then they're cussing out the chat and you sound like, who the hell are you talking to?
Right.
Then they be like, oh, so and so said something in the chat, So then you'll hear people say, well, don't read the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I think either way, even though you ladies had your moment, now you've still been able to sit up here and coexist to a certain extent. And what's your question, Jawanna?
Okay, I wanted to say something to Claudia. Claudia said, child, let me get my costume together, girl. And so I said, don't use that moo. Is that the name of it? The one that Levy Love came up with on Treasure Lanes, and he had to shut his live down.
Oh yeah, that moo or momo or whatever
momo or something. So yeah, I was just trying to text her right now to tell her don't use that momo because it'll get people's page shut down.
Yes, I think somebody told her that earlier today, and she was saying she didn't know at first, what that meant or whatever.
Yeah, she didn't know because she even had it on her community wall, and she thanked him for that because she went to her community wall and removed it.
Right.
But I know she didn't do that on purpose. She just was trying to show her mask.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you something, Lisa and Brooke. My goal for this cooking show is by the time I do the second one, by that third one, I want sponsors. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind doing the extra work.
I keep on saying I'm closing my purse, but I'm not entering any more shows. But I would love to donate because I did win in 2 shows. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But I keep on saying I'm closing my purse. I'm closing my purse. But I'll get with you and I'll donate. I don't care. $5, $10, $5, $10, $15. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm donating no 100, but 5, 10, 15, it'll add up. You know what I mean?
Right. I'll
Can I
definitely
jump in real quick?
Yes.
So I am definitely, like I said, I'm going to be there. I never had plans on quitting, just to let you know, because I did reinsure. Even though I was pissed, I was like, I'm still in challenge. I'm still in challenge. They ain't got to do with it. But I do have a challenge of my own coming up. It'll be January the 7th of 2024. And it's going to be the Jawanna mute. It's going to be the junk / bling nail challenge. So I'm looking for judges and other contestants. So far, I have 2 judges. I'm looking for 2 more. And then I have contestants. Contestants at this point can be unlimited due to how the challenge is structured. It can be unlimited. And it's 2 pieces to it. We have the acrylic side and then we have the press on side. So I'll have 2 grand prizes. One for each category is only 2. And I will put further details out about it. And I will also do a small little promo video to show you guys some examples of some nails that can be done. Because again, you have some girls who like the acrylic and the gel, which if that's what you like, baby, do it, but just go all out. And then you have some girls like myself who loves the press on because I have more options. So either or, it's going to be 2, has to be 2. And then my pot is starting off at $150. I think my husband said he going to donate 50 to it. So then the 2 grand prizes, if that's the case, will be 100 each. And then it'll grow, from that point. But I'm going to put my money in first in the pot. And if you want to join, you're more than welcome. Just send me an email and let me know. Or when you see me, let me know, and I will drop you down so that you can do that. So it'll be Sunday, January the 7th at 5 p.m. And yes, so you don't have to do the nail.
Do they need to email you to get involved, or should they go to your channel and comment, or what would be the best way for them to contact you?
So yes, if you go, you can tell me when you see me, but it's best to put your name like underneath the post. And what I'll do to make it convenient, I'm going to probably post it like 3 times a week so that whatever the post is, you can just say, hey, I would like to be, one of the challengers, because that's what I call the people. And then I'll make sure like a week before, I'll make sure, everybody who I'll have everything written down because I'm already, getting things in order with that. So, yeah, I had to figure out what I love to do so that I can do it effortlessly. I am not going to be a judge. But this is my challenge. So just to let y'all know.
313 says she'll judge. And I think one thing about her, she can be unbiased.
Yeah, she can.
And that's the main thing that I've been looking for. You know what I'm saying? As far as with that. And if you need me to judge, I'll judge. I doubt people want me to. So I mean, just use me as your last resort.
All right, so I'm gonna write Detroit 313. Yeah, it's gonna be a cool little vibe, and I'm gonna put more of the rules out as time get closer to the things, and y'all, you don't have to do the actual nail right there. So what I will be asking for is the nature of what your nail design is. So like, what is it about? Tell me, like, like a little story where you were inspired from. I guess the inspiration. So inspiration will be one of the things that's going to be voted on from the judges. Inspiration and, like, creativity, of course. But I'll get all that stuff situated down the line, and I'll make
And
sure that all
just
the
to be clear, it's called the Junk Bling Nail Challenge.
correct. Yes.
What does junk have to do with anything? I'm just wondering.
So have you seen any of my nails? Like when I have a whole bunch of stuff on it, I can probably
Yeah.
upload a picture to
You
show you.
call
Okay.
those junk?
Those will be junks, correct. And
Is
then
that
you
the
have
name
the
for them, or is that what you just call them?
no, that's the name of it. If you type in junk nail, it'll pull up
Oh,
everything
okay.
with that. It's like a cluster of a whole bunch of stuff mixed together. That makes sense. And then the bling, of course, that's with the shiny stuff. And a lot of people are mixing the two. I mix the two currently when I do my press-ons. So, and I do got you down. Thank you. I appreciate that. So now I have 3 contestants. And yes, you guys come on in. It's free money. So, if you got
So
to
if
wait a week,
Lisa wanted to join, would she be able to join?
yep, I sure will. Let her come on
Don't
in
be
and join.
messy. Don't be
No, I'm
messy.
not being messy. I'm seriously asking.
No, if she was, and that was what I'm glad you said that. Right now, I think I have no issues with anybody outside of, the twins, but if they want to join, they can. I'm not going to turn them away. And anybody else, because there are some people who may not like me. That's fine. I'm okay. You can still join. I'm not a judge.
You can
I'm just hosting it.
a flyer.
Yes, I'm
I'm
creating a
sorry.
flyer. No, you're okay.
Echoing. If you make like a little flyer, or whatever, if you email it to me, I can put it in my dashboard, and I'll have a problem sharing it or whatever, because I've been pretty much trying to talk about all the different challenges or whatever.
Okay, I will
So
make sure I do that.
I would do that, and also too, because you are a mod over here. Do you want to drop your email or any information where they can contact you in the chat?
Yep, I will do that.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
sis. I
let
appreciate
me
that.
exit this solo. So I do appreciate you and Lisa for having the conversation tonight. I know it got a little hectic at times, but you ladies were able to stop, at some point, and that's the main thing. Hold on. This says no shade to Brooke, but give LG a chance, y'all. LG is a sweet person, very funny and loving.
Well, yeah, but that's why I said if she wanted to join, she could. That's why I answered that question. And I didn't even see that comment. That came in after you had asked it. So
Yeah, and
I
I
don't
just
hate
asked her, listen,
LG. I don't hate her. I do not hate her.
and to be honest, look, in my competitions, everybody's not going to be able to win. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But at least I know for sure 4 people will be winning something,
All right.
So I'm my whole goal is to keep it as fair as possible, as fun as possible, and just to have a good time. I also thought about maybe not having, because wait, let me see. Yeah, I just still have to figure that part out. But all the judges are not going to be on the panel the whole time. But we will deliberate and all that other kind of stuff, because I really don't want to just pick without making sure, you know what I'm saying? And then the chat will vote once we get down to the top 4.
I'm ready. That sounds good. I'm ready. And cooking has become my new thing for 2023. And I literally like been killing it, like to the point where me and hubby we're gonna do I'm gonna do a cooking show, so he'll be my special guest sometimes. So we'll
Mm-hmm.
be cooking like Sunday dinners and stuff. So that is seemed to come up as well.
And so he wants me to put him down for the next one, right?
Yeah, I'll confirm with him because he thought he was in this one. So what I'll do is I guess I can hit you up on the back end. It'll be either me or him. Because I've already signed up because it can't be both. We're in the same household.
Yeah.
So we can't do
I
it at
can
the
do
same
him,
time.
and then also too, by you and LG still being in it.
Oh yeah, you
And
can
then,
swap me out to the second one
and
and
then
put him in it.
yeah, Lovely Love. The thing I like about that is it's going to be 3 ladies against 3 men.
Okay, we can do that. And I'll let him know.
I'm trying to think, who's my other man? Wait, Ken, Nola, Rico, and why do I feel like I'm missing somebody? Oh no, it's going to be 4 women and 2 men. So Mo's the other woman. Yeah, Mo, Brooke, Lisa, Lovely Love, Ken, Nola, News, and Rico. And then me hosting, that's 8 slots right there. So I'm only going to have room for 2 judges. I thought about increasing my StreamYard. I don't know, do LG and Brooke, do y'all have, and Jawanna, do y'all have the StreamYard with 10 people or 12 people?
I don't know. They they take $25 out of my account, so I don't know how many.
That's the one I have, Jawanna.
Which one is that? For
$25.
That's the one with 10. But I'm gonna tell you, stop letting them rip y'all off this month.
Exactly. And I don't even go live.
Jawanna, you just did it
automatically.
You just did it, Jawanna.
Huh?
You just did it.
I just did what?
The over talking. It's all right.
Wait, hold up, Shelly. I know this your panel, but let me have control for like 5 seconds, okay? Brooke came up here 45 minutes ago.
Okay, come on,
and said
Jawanna.
she'll be up here for a minute, and I've been on mute the whole 45 minutes.
Leave me alone, you liar.
Brookie Hirsch, but no, Shelly, they take $25 out of my account, and I don't even go live.
Okay, this is what I want to tell y'all. This month is October.
Okay.
And they have wait a minute, correct me if I'm wrong. Black Friday, is that next month or this month? Is
Black Friday
next
is usually
month.
the day
November.
after Thanksgiving, right? It's
November.
The day after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
It's normally the day after Thanksgiving.
So check this out. I think they might start running it. They may be running it right now because I know they run it like up ahead of time, and then they run it after if they do it like last year.
Okay.
Y'all can go to them.
So how do I'm sorry for cutting you off again, but how do I stop them from automatically taking this out of my account? Because I don't even go
in your
live.
settings in the back end.
Settings.
And what you also can do is reach out to them. They have a live chat. And tell them you want to get the package.
No, I just don't want it because I don't go live. I just do.
Oh, well, then tell them just to take it off. You know what I'm saying? Because you're paying for it. Like I was paying for it one time for months and months and months and wasn't using it. But what I ended up doing was getting the package for, it was like $110 for the whole year.
Yeah, I heard you say that the other day. Like you paying half, like of what it costs. Yeah.
And so y'all paying for that in like 4 months.
Okay.
So, but they run that special around this time. So does what's the other one? Restream.
Okay, Shelly, do you know I tried to go live one day last week, and I couldn't even log off. I had to I had to run downstairs, get on my desktop, and go to YouTube Studios to shut it down, and I had to delete the live. I could not get off. I don't know what StreamYard is doing.
Right.
It wouldn't even let me log off.
StreamYard has been having a lot of issues. Yeah. And that's why I said I was going to reach out to them because everything has been delayed and all kind of other stuff. And we be paying too much money to be having any type of problems with this stuff.
And they automatically take it out of my bank account. I see the charges coming off every month, $25, and I don't even freaking go live.
Right.
So I gotta stop that because $25 is $25. You know what I'm saying? That could be a half a tank of gas.
That was like when I was paying for Planet Fitness, $25, and wasn't a bit more seeing Planet Fitness.
It wasn't touching nobody's gym. Wasn't touching nobody's gym, huh?
At all. You know what I mean?
I need to do that because I'm getting charged and I don't even, do it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to reach out to my bank and just have that because it's automatic. You know how they do the automatic revolving charge or whatever you call it. Whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna upgrade mine to the one with 12 people on there.
You got it set on autopay.
What'd you say, LG?
Jawanna has it set for autopay.
Yeah, autopay.
Yeah, that's what it said. Autopay. That's what it said.
Yeah, they did mine one time like that and charged me again $240 for the year.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to take that off because like I said, $25 is a half a tank gas in my car. So I could be using it on something else.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Shelly, get on up here. Thank you for
Yeah,
having
I gotta leave too.
yeah, and I'm gonna shut this thing
Brooke, you've
all
been
down.
leaving for the last hour.
Hey, the
Bye,
ghetto
Jawanna.
view.
Hey boo.
Joanna,
Hey boo. Brooke know I
Joanna,
love her.
Joanna,
Brooke,
you is
why was
crazy.
Chat Rep so inspired by you doing yoga today?
Bye, Shelly. See y'all later.
Lord. Have a
Have a
good
good
night,
night.
Lisa.
Huh? What'd you say, Brookie?
I was telling Lisa, have a good night. Chat Rat was just fucking with me because I kept saying she was blocked. Chat Rat
she
is crazy.
she was stretching though, and every time she stretched, she was like, "Brooke can't do this," and I was like,
I
"Oh,
know. I
I
heard
was
her with
like,
her
okay,
big
Brooke
titties.
inspiring her over there."
I'm her inspiration with my tiny waist.
Right.
I
That
She
tried
mess
to
was
get
so
her to join
funny.
my challenge, and she was like, "No, I'm tired of supporting people who don't support me." I'm like,
Who
Who
"Chat
said
said
rep,
that?
that?
chat rep."
Oh my God.
You know, she blocked me out of her chat, and I'm her mod. She blocked me. Like I literally can't even see her on YouTube no more.
Yeah, I don't know what that's
She
all
got
about.
mad the day of the mother's challenge. She got mad that day, and everybody who was like going against her, she like literally deleted half her chat. Am I lying, Brooke? Was
Nope.
you in there?
She been blocked me from
Yeah, she
like
deleted
like
like
in
almost half
September.
of her chat, and I was her own. I was the only mod in there, and she deleted me also. And so I still can't even see her on YouTube unless she hit a panel.
But look,
I
I
was like,
I
damn, you
gotta
got
jump
issues,
down.
girl. Huh?
So I gotta jump down. So let me just tell Charles, thank you, sis, for letting me come up, and we
Yeah,
definitely
thank you
gonna
for
have a
having a
conversation.
conversation because,
Yeah,
I didn't really like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want us to be
I
having
didn't
no
either.
beef, no
I'm
problems,
glad
no
you guys was
drama,
able to talk it out.
Mm-hmm.
none of
Glad
that.
you was able to talk it out.
Absolutely. And I keep trying to tell people when they say little things like, "Oh,
Hey, the ghetto view.
you just licking Shelly's ass." I said, "Okay, that's what she want to say. Okay, that's my big sis. What's fuck wrong with
No,
y'all?"
I'm glad you guys was
But
able to be adults and talk it out. You know what I'm saying?
it wasn't gonna go no further than that. And that's a lot
Right.
of the time. I think if other people kind of adapt that particular idea, like it's not that serious,
Hmm.
the world will be a better place. We can have a disagreement, and may get tempers, may
Right.
get a little high, but there's no reason for a
Especially
person
if
to,
you don't see that
God
individual.
damn it. Bye, Jawanna. Bye. I gotta go.
See?
Bye.
Now what did I do now?
Bye,
What did
sis.
I
I
do?
love you. I'll call you tomorrow.
Talk while
Bye,
she
Cut me
Brookie.
off, girl.
Have a great night, Brookie. Bye.
I got you, bro.
No, but see what I just did? Because I thought she was done. You see? I thought
Yeah,
she was finished, and I was trying to talk, but I guess she wasn't. So don't blame me. Hell.
yeah. I would just say leave the links alone for a little bit.
No, I'm about to go to
Um,
YouTube rehab. Y'all,
and to
y'all
be
see me.
honest, you learn the most
Yeah,
when
y'all
you
see
sit
me
in the
in a couple of
clouds.
weeks. Y'all see me back in a couple of weeks. I go to YouTube rehab and just to get my mind refreshed and stop hitting links and things like that. But it's been like this for the last 7 years. You guys aren't the only one who's saying this. They used to say it in my other sector, and I just don't understand what the
I'm not
problem
trying
is.
to be funny though. Too, have you ever had get your hearing checked?
No, I do have a hearing problem also too, but
Well,
it
that
has
explains everything then.
yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't have anything. To me personally, I don't think it has nothing to do with my hearing. I just think that it's just a delay. I'm on a delay because I will stop, and then when I start, somebody else starts, and then they'll be just like Brooke just did. Goddamn, do I? And I'm like, well, I thought you was finished. You get what I'm saying?
right.
And that's how it be. It's not like I said, 3,000 times. I'm not doing it personally. I'm not personally doing that. And some people do personally, like Levy Love came up and admitted that she does it on purpose. But I'm not doing it on purpose. Because
Yeah.
I wish people would stop saying that about me. You know what I mean? Because I do like to converse, come up and have a good grown up conversation. So that's why I like to hit links. But if people continue to keep saying that I'm over talking them, that's what turns me off. But I'm not purposely doing it.
Okay, they're talking in the chat. So yeah, I would just say just try to at least work on it. And I think once people know, you're working on it,
Mm-hmm.
that's all that matters. I personally usually when my lives are over, I go back and listen to my lives. I don't care how long they are. I listen.
Yeah.
because I want to see what can I
See,
do
you
to
see, I
improve.
just thought you was done, and I was gonna say something.
Yeah,
I thought
it
you was
happens. You
finished.
still got that TV on?
I turned it off. Just when you said it, I
You only
turned it
got one
off.
device on,
Yeah,
and you muted the YouTube side, right?
yeah. I'm just on the YouTube side on my iPhone.
What, you're on the YouTube side on your iPhone?
I'm on iPhone, my phone, not the TV or the desktop. I'm on the phone.
You're on the
That's it.
phone for the StreamYard, right?
Right.
Okay, and you don't have any other device on.
I have them on, but they're not on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
If that
Well,
makes any sense. Yeah, I have them on, but they're not on YouTube. And when I just thought you were finished, I paused myself, and then when I just started trying to talk, then you continued to talk, and then that's when I stopped. And then when I started talking again, you still was talking. You could do it make sense? Like
yeah,
you're making me sound like I'm crazy now.
no. LaVon, I have a lot of patience. You know why? Because God has had a lot of patience with me. And so
Yeah.
that's why I have a lot of patience with
And
others.
so do I. So do I, Shelly.
And I know people want me to just flip and do whatever, but when you go through certain things in your life and you feel like the deepest hurt, then you're just nothing else really matters. So too much of anything doesn't really get to me like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't really deal with disrespect because hey, I'm gonna give you respect, you give me respect.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And that's the same way I am.
simple
I
things.
don't see. I thought you were done. See,
Uh-uh.
but you see how that just happened.
Yeah, it can
I
happen.
thought you were done, and I was just going to respond to your comment right now, but to others it might sound like I'm just cutting you off, but I paused and I thought you were done, and then you know, but I swear on everything, I'm not purposely doing this.
Yeah, I don't think you purposely doing it. You know, I think it's just a thing, and you know, those that did support you or like you, I think
Mm-hmm.
they're telling you out of love. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
No.
you're trying to be disrespectful or
Mm-hmm.
you know hurting your feelings or whatever. So
No, I can tell the ones that's out of love, and I can tell the ones that's being disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? I can tell the difference
right,
from their comments. Like Lavonna tell me, out of respect and love. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll have a certain person that no names. I don't. I can't just pull a name out, but you'll have that one person come out and be like, "Damn, Jawanna, stop over talking people." You get what I'm saying? It'd be like that, and then I'd be saying to myself, "I didn't. I waited, and I thought they were done."
right. I mean, look, we're all learning each other, regardless of how long we're on this app together, and
Mm-hmm.
all we can do is try to, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
do right by each other.
Right. But this was a great live.
Yeah, I'm glad that you got a lot of
I
things cleared up.
I saw my
I
name in
hate
the
it.
title. See, I thought you was done. See, go ahead. I'm
No, I
sorry.
was
Go
gonna say,
ahead.
I just hate the fact that you had to come over here and
No, it
basically
wasn't. It
explain
wasn't that you
yourself
put
or
my name in
whatever.
the title maliciously. You know what I mean? You just
Yeah.
wanted to have a conversation. So I saw my name in the title, so it was just, out of respect that I come over here and answer. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that I thought to even reach out to you on IG because I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
Jawanna ain't even gonna realize that like
And I gotta
somebody's
get
trying to
you
set
that.
us up.
I gotta get you that rolling tray set out to you.
Oh yeah. I'll send you my information.
Yeah, I gotta get you that tray out. You send me an image or a wording or whatever that you want on it and the color that you want me to make the. Oh, That's what I want to do. We're done with the conversation, so I can show you when I
Yes.
ask you about the
Mhm.
thing.
Yes.
Okay, so let me go to my settings so I can show you. The reason why I'm trying to show you this is wait, back, front camera, back, triple camera, back to it. Where the hell all this come from? All this came up
Oh,
from that
StreamYard?
upgrade, huh?
No, they've been had that.
Oh yeah, but I just upgraded my phone, and my daughter told me, "Mom, you're a
Oh,
month
phone.
late," and I was like, "Well, shit, I just upgraded the damn thing." But I wanted to show you this because in like 2.5 seconds, your water will be boiling hot.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn the. I got to go back so I can turn the camera on. Hold on, okay, Shelly.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself too while you're doing it.
Okay, so right here. So You see it? I just turned it. That'll be on. And there's no water in there right now. But you see this?
Oh wow.
And then like 2.2 seconds, put it on everything, Shelly. The water will be piping hot. You hear it already? And ain't even no
Wow.
water in there. You hear it?
I hear it.
Huh?
I hear it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And ain't even no water in there. So I just turned it back off.
Did you get that from Amazon?
I think yeah. And see, this is the old days, you know what I'm saying? Those are the old days. But this thing right here will have your water piping hot and like it's steaming now. It's a little steam on there now. But this will have you some steaming hot water in like 2.2 seconds. You hear it right now. I just turned it on.
Oh, I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
My baby mama
Let
uses
me see
something
if I can
similar like
find it.
that at the
Let me
shop.
see if I can find a name to it. I don't see no name on it, but the steam has already come out because there's a little water in there. But I wish I'm gonna find the name of it and it says Hamilton Beach right here, Hamilton Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you want you some piping hot water or some tea or coffee in a couple of seconds, this thing right here is life. Like literally.
Okay.
I don't even know why I still got this, the OG one, you know what I mean? But this thing right here will get you some piping hot water in like 2 seconds.
All right.
It says Hamilton Beach on there. I don't know the name of the thing, but just probably type in Hamilton Beach, maybe steamer, water pot steamer or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah. And like whatever, within a couple of seconds, your water is piping hot.
They doing video for video. Look, I'm about to end this thing. And before I go take me a shower, I'm going to go over there and listen over to Misunderstood Place. Because it says she mad, and I'm going to listen to what she mad about.
Wait, what you just say?
Misunderstood is live.
Oh, she live?
Yeah, her title says she mad. So, and thank you for letting me know that. I'm going to tell you, it's going to get really nasty.
You think she talking about Trisha Cakes?
Yeah, they've been going at it.
Oh man, I hate to see this, but it is what it is.
Money exposed that Tracy don't flush the toilet, but these are all things that we already fucking knew.
I heard that they were saying that she didn't flush the toilet and all kinds of stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, I hate that it's going that way, but it is what it is. So things like this show you who your true friends are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think it was a relationship. Well, I'll save that for tomorrow.
Okay.
But is there anything you want to say in closing? I want to give you the floor before we leave.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have anything negative to say. Positively, I want to say thank you for having me up to explain myself, and I apologize for anything if I was talking over you. Chat.
No, you the people apologizing.
And chat. Just be good, chat. Y'all be good. That's it. I don't have nothing. Right. I don't have nothing negative to say.
Okay, and thank you for coming over. Like I always tell people, if there's ever something involving me or you have a question, just come and ask me. I'm not unreachable or untouchable or anything like that.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me over. Like in my W words, thank you for having me out on your porch.
Her and MU and their little interaction today was a hoot and a holler. Okay.
Her and who?
Her and Misunderstood.
Oh, okay.
Was a hoot and a holler.
Thank you for allowing me on your porch. And hey, I'm always in your bushes. So
yeah, you ain't gotta drop down. Drop right on down. And
y'all might not see me in a couple of weeks, but I'll be watching. But I won't be dropping down. Like I said, I'm checking myself back in YouTube rehab, and hey,
take your shoes off and get comfortable, child.
All right, y'all be blessed.
All right, have a great night.
All right, bye, Miss 313 Freedom Fighter, my new best friend.
But y'all gonna have a couple more minutes with each other in the chat, okay? So
I want to know how coincidental it is that her and Beasley have the same logo but different colors. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't realize.
Yeah, until Beasley pointed it out, huh?
That was pretty wild.
Yeah. All right, Levon boo. Levon knows she my booski. Soul Sister, #1 show. Who else is in here? Details, Next Level God's Child, Brookie. All right, y'all be good.
All right, thanks for coming up.
Let me roll these YouTube streets before I have to check myself in.
I know that's right.
All right, be good, Shelly. Be good.
You too. All right, y'all. We did a couple things. At least with the cooking brunch show, everyone that I had on it is still on it. I will have to move around some stuff with the judges, I feel like, especially for the second part of the show. And then I got to get back to dry baking so I can at least try to match the same amount of money for the second part of the show. I love each and every one of you all for being here. I'm going to go finish listening to the rest of this mess before I shower and go to bed, because I knew this day was going to come. I knew it was going to come, and here we are. Okay? So with that being said, you will either see me or hear me in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.
But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Cause not only you in my mind, oh. Girl, you too fine, well, light, I lie. Me, I know the lie, oh. See, not only you in my head, oh. Yeah, only you in my head, oh. See, now you the cause confusion in my head, yeah. Me, I know the lie, you're my fantasy. You're my fantasy. Only you in my head, oh. Only you in my head, oh. See, now you the cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, you're my fantasy, yeah. Going on inside. Is this reality? Oh yeah, cause I don't wanna wake up from this dream. Them say something must kill a man. Oh, nah, nah, nah. But if I your body, girl, I don't mind. Oh yeah, cause not only you in my mind, oh. Yeah, yeah. See you too fine, me, I know the liar. See, now only you in my head, oh. Yeah, only you in my head, oh. See, now you the cause confusion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the liar, but me, I know the liar. Only you in my head, only you in my head, oh. See, now you the cause commotion in my head, oh. Yeah, me, I know the liar, my fantasy. See, now only you in my head, only you my head, oh. Now you the cause confusion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, you I know the lie. Only you in my head, oh. Yeah. Only you in my head, oh. Now you the cause commotion in my head, oh. Me, I know the lie, you my fantasy.